What's up, Miami Heat fans? Happy Friday night and welcome into the Heat Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Nic Rohloff, as we are live for a Heat versus Thunder watch party. Some time off for Miami. The last time they played was Monday. They have not played a lot of basketball over the last 2 weeks, only, I believe, 3 games, but now the schedule gets back to normalcy after the NBA Cup is officially over, and it starts tonight at home against the 21-5 Oklahoma City Thunder, who are number 1 in the Western Conference, and in my opinion, the best team in the NBA. Yes, best team in the NBA. I think they would slightly edge out the Celtics slightly, but I think they are just perfectly put together with SGA, Jaylin Williams, Chet Holmgren when healthy, Isaiah Hartenstein, Caruso, Lou Dort. The names go on and on and on. It is going to be a tall task for Miami to get a win today as they look to bounce back from their loss on Monday against the Detroit Pistons in a wild overtime thriller. So let's hope they can play some good ball tonight and get a win, because this would be a monumental win for the season if we are going to be honest, because I don't think anyone expects that the Heat would be the better team in this game. I certainly don't. And if they're able to pull off of a win, well, that might tell you a lot about what this Heat team is capable of doing when they play well. Shout out your city for me down in the comments section. 45 people watching here. Where is everyone tuned in from on this Friday evening? I got Caden in the building, Cat Slayer, VG, my guy Solly. What is everyone up to? Nicholas is in Sydney. Cat Slayer's in Lake Worth. What, are you not in Boca Raton no more? What's going on there? GR is in Fort Myers. Caden's watching from the Philippines. No Boca Raton from the Cat Slayer. That's usually where he's tuned in from. Not today. This should be a fun game, man. I think the Thunder are my favorite team to watch in the association when it's not the Miami Heat. I've been very open about that. SGA is my favorite player in the NBA, not on the Miami Heat. I just have a good time watching him every time. So I always enjoy Thunder Heat games because I get to watch my favorite non-Heat player. I get to watch my favorite team in the Western Conference. And I think it's a fun little battle for Miami. Not that they're my favorite team in terms of anything close to Miami. If you had the scout 1 to 100 in terms of percentage points, it's 100 to 0 still. But it's just, if I had to root for a team in the West, it would be the Thunder without a question. Cat Slayer's in the wedding. Okay. Sleepy's in New Zealand. Tyman's in Ohio. Solly's asking about the Bonnies tomorrow. Solly, we are a wagon. My alma mater, St. Bonaventure University, might win the damn national championship this year. They might. I mean, listen, 11-1. We received votes in the latest AP poll, not ranked. Franciscan Cup resides in Olean, New York after Tuesday night's beatdown. And then we also have a game against Niagara tomorrow. The pesky Niagara. What are they? Niagara. I'm spacing on their mascot. It's actually pissing me off. Niagara Eagles? Nah, that doesn't feel right. Oh, I was right. The Purple Eagles. Let's go. I was spacing on it. Listen, we win tomorrow, 12-1 in non-con games. That's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculously good. Pretty good. Those Bonaventure Bonnies. I made a joke today, Sal. You'll like this. I was teasing some Bills fans. I said that the Bonnies are the best team in New York right now. Best sports team in New York. I mean, what are the Bills, 11-2? What are they, 11-3? 12-2? Not 11-1. That's for sure. Not as good as the winning percentage of the Bonnies. Just beat the Friars last Saturday, baby. Providence got nothing on us. All right, we do have a lot to talk about in our pregame portion of today's show because, well, Jimmy Butler rumors are hot, as well as we'll talk about this game. But before we do that, I got to tell you about our sponsor on today's show. That is Game Time. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, the #1 ticketing app out there. And around this holiday season, if you want to be the person that gives the best gift, well, gift tickets to live events with Game Time. Comedy shows, concerts, live sporting events. It doesn't matter. You can get your tickets the best way with Game Time. I bought tickets on Game Time for my parents. Mavericks, Timberwolves, Christmas Day basketball. We're heading there. It's the best holiday gift, and I implore you guys to join me with buying your tickets on Game Time. They have a great feature called Game Time Picks, which filters out the fluff to show you the incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. They also have all-in pricing. Toggling that feature shows you the total price of your ticket up front, rather than getting blindsided by fees at checkout. You also get a panoramic view in the app of your seat before you buy. There's no better and easy experience when it comes to purchasing tickets than with Game Time. So download the app today, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply, first purchase only, but one more time, use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off on Game Time. What time is it? It's game time. All right, let me know who you got in this one. Type MIA for the Heat or OKC for the Thunder. It's certainly not going to be easy for Miami today. There's no denying that. OKC, like I mentioned off the top of today's show, I think is the best team in the NBA in total. It's going to be tough for the Heat to win. They're going to have to play some good basketball on the defensive end. They're going to have to play efficient offensive basketball. And although they came back from 16 points in the fourth quarter to force overtime, if Miami falls behind to the Oklahoma City Thunder today, they will not be able to come back from that. It's going to be difficult, but the Heat have the people and capabilities of pulling off the win. We talked about the Heat not playing in a while, played on Monday, played on the previous Thursday, and the Monday there. So it's been 3 games in like 14 days for Miami, damn near. This is the Thunder's 3rd game in the last 4 days. They've played a lot more basketball because the NBA Cup. They played on Tuesday. They played in Orlando yesterday. They're on the second night of a back-to-back. I think the Heat have to take advantage of that, play with a little bit of a fast-paced tempo because the Thunder may very well be tired from last night. You never know. You never know. Axie's rocking with Miami, GR Miami, Cal Miami, Caden Miami, Christopher Miami. Listen, I'll be honest, even though the Heat are at home, the Thunder are in their 3rd game in 4 days, I think I'm going to pick the Thunder to win this one. Like I said, I'm not going to pick the Heat to win every game. I'm just not. That would be not realistic for them to win every game, in my opinion. I don't feel good about it. Let's just say that. I don't feel good about tonight. I don't feel good about it. 1 second here. Do not feel good about it. Gotta do some producer stuff here behind the scenes. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Now's the perfect time, though, to show you guys our Super Chat menu today. As we are getting close to the holidays, and we are in holiday season, we got a holiday-themed Super Chat menu. $5, we're bringing back the eggnog shots. Yes, it's a Fireball mug, but I got some eggnog and whiskey in here. I talked about last time. I love me some eggnog. $5 eggnog shots. $10 a stocking stuffer. We got a stocking with some goodies in it. There's every $10 Super Chat will dip into the stocking, pull out a goodie, and it will have something for the $10 Super Chat. I think it's a fun idea. Stocking stuffer. We don't know. I know it's in here, but you guys don't. $10 will go in. We'll pick up one of the stocking stuffers, and we will unveil what it is. I think that would be fun. And then, as always, $20 Super Chat gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Shout out to Pigeon Base, who got into the Hall of Fame quite a bit last watch party. And then, as always, a $50 Super Chat would be a beer bong. I think the stocking stuffer is a cool idea. $10, we'll dip into the stocking as we get here around the holiday season. That's today's Super Chat menu. If you want to donate, any donations are appreciated. Help grows the channel exponentially, folks. It really, really does. 91 people watching. If you're ready for the game, hit that thumbs up icon. $5 eggnog shots. I'll take one on the house if we get to 50 likes before we tip off. 15 minutes away until tip-off. 92 people watching, only 24 likes. We should be able to get to 50 very easily, so hit that thumbs-up icon. Hit that thumbs-up icon. Cal says, we beat Cleveland. Boston is the only good team to whoop our ass, and we had no Jimmy. Yeah, I'm not saying the Heat can't win. I'm not telling you, there's no chance the Heat win. I just don't think they will. There's a difference. Like, can the Heat beat the Thunder? Absolutely. Like, will they tonight, though? I don't know. I won't pick it. I'm not going to pick it to happen. Sorry. Like I said, I don't think it should be looked upon as a bad thing that I don't pick the Heat on a given night. Like I mentioned a million times, if I pick the Heat to win every night, then there's no really validity and no really reason to listen to my opinion. Like, think about that. Because the Heat aren't going to go 82-0. So if I pick them to win every game, that's just unrealistic. And I'm not really giving you analysis in my opinion. So I think it's going to be a poor game for Miami tonight. I mean, the Thunder are just a really good ball club. I don't see them winning tonight. But the schedule over the next couple of weeks, there are some games that Miami absolutely can and should win. I don't remember if they play tomorrow or if they play Sunday night. Let me look real quick. Let me look if it's tomorrow or Sunday, but they do play a back-to-back at some point this weekend. It is tomorrow, yeah. The Heat play tomorrow in Orlando on the second night of a back-to-back, and then they play Monday against Brooklyn, and then Thursday against Orlando. Magic without Franz Wagner or Paolo Banchero in those games, those are games they should be able to win. But got to take care of business tonight. A win tonight against the Thunder at home would set you up pretty positively heading into a back-to-back against Orlando. And then over the next couple of weeks, Brooklyn, Orlando again, Atlanta, Houston, New Orleans, Indiana, Utah. And then you're on a massive West Coast swing in the middle of January in Sacramento, in Golden State, in Utah, in Portland, in Los Angeles twice against the Clippers and the Lakers. Massive West Coast swing in the first week or second week of January, I should say. Or is it the first week? January 6th, January 7th? Like, massive West Coast swing, man. NBA says who is hurt for the Thunder? Backup big man Jaylin Williams and no Chet Holmgren. That's really all that, like, the impactful players. Backup big Jaylin Williams, not the good wing Jaylin Williams, and then Chet Holmgren. For the Heat, no, Josh Richardson's the only one out. Pelle Larsson is active, and so is Nikola Jovic. So the only person that is just listed as out for Miami tonight is Josh Richardson. He's still rocking with the same starting lineup of Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Haywood Highsmith, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. But they do add Jovic and Pelle Larsson back to the bench. You'll wonder how that impacts the minutes of Drew Smith. I don't think it really will. I think he's the official sixth man for the Miami Heat. You wonder how that impacts a guy like Rozier, though, a guy like Jaime Jaquez Jr., a guy like Kevin Love. Does Nikola Jovic resume that small ball backup five kind of like role that he had in that game against Toronto where he broke out? It'll be interesting to see how Eric Spoelstra utilizes this rotation with Pelle Larsson and Jovic back into the fold. We'll see. I'm very intrigued. I could see Jaime Jaquez Jr.'s minutes kind of diminish a little bit to a degree due to his struggles lately. Or maybe Haywood Highsmith's minutes go down a little bit because you'll have him start, but like he doesn't play a lot late down the stretch. He doesn't play a lot in the second quarters. He has almost that Jovic role from a year ago where he starts, plays the first 6 or 7 minutes, and then doesn't really resume the rest of each specific half. Like, it's interesting. Anybody hoping to see Khalil Ware is at this point delusional. I'm sorry to put that out there, and I'm looking at you, Kyle Snaking-Hyman, but I'm going to be honest. I just don't see him getting PT anytime soon. I don't. If he's not getting it without Nikola Jovic, then why is he getting it with Nikola Jovic? Because Jovic, I think, has done more to deserve playing time over Ware. I mean, I don't know what's going on in practice, but I think we know for a pretty good fact that Ware isn't really there to get PT yet. And until we see it, I'm not going to believe it. Just saying, man. What's up, Melvin? What's up, Scenes? What's up, Visible? What's up, Visible? 10 minutes to go until tip-off. 14 likes away from 50. Hit that thumbs up icon when you get to 50 likes. If we get there before tip-off, I'm taking a shot of eggnog on the house. Usually it's a $5 super chat. Remember, $10 super chat is a stocking stuffer. We'll dip into the stocking and see what we have in store tonight. And $20 is part of the Heat Report Hall of Fame. 10 minutes to go. Give me some score predictions. What do y'all think the score is going to be for this game? Kel says the Bryant trade opens up an opportunity. Kel, I don't want to call you out, but that just couldn't be more wrong. Like, guys, anybody who thinks Thomas Bryant trade opens up more opportunities, Thomas Bryant was racking up DNPs before he got traded. So, like, if Thomas Bryant's a not play due to coach's decision, why would his trade mean anything for Kel'el Ware? Like, seriously. If Ware wasn't getting playing time when Bryant wasn't a DNP, nothing's going to change if Bryant's not on the roster. It's not right. It's not wrong. It just, unfortunately, is a wrong opinion. Sorry to tell you that. I don't want to be a dick, but, like, it's just idiotic to say that Kel'el Ware is going to get more playing time because Thomas Bryant's no longer on the roster. He wasn't getting playing time with TB on the roster when he was basically the 14th man on the team. All right, let's break down some score predictions. Melvin's 114, 112 Miami. NBA says 105, 102 Miami. 111, 108 Miami from 2 days. Dom says 107, 99 Miami. I think it's going to be, if the Heat win, it's going to be a low-scoring game. The Thunder are a top 5 defensive team in the NBA. They're 4th in steals. They are incredible. Like, they are just really, really good at every single aspect of the game. They can shoot the 3 ball. They can score. They can do everything. It's truly incredible how good they are. Melvo 101.89. I mean, I want to pray for times like 21-5. Could you fathom 21-5? The Heat has played the same amount of game as the Thunder. We're 13-11. They're 21-5. They're 8 games ahead of us. Like, we're not even halfway through the year, and we're getting 8 games ahead of us. I mean, now listen, different teams. Different levels right now. Different levels. Shad says 111, 116, 98. Hello. Kyle says probably not a win tonight. Listen, I don't think the Heat are going to win. I'm very open. My score prediction would probably be 115 to 102 Thunder. I think it might get ugly. Might lose by 13. Might be a double-digit loss tonight. That's all right. 41 likes, 9 away from a shot on the house, but we are taking a shot because of my man Wasim, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Got that Southern Comfort eggnog with the Southern Comfort whiskey today. Appreciate you, my guy Wasim. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Big fan. Big fan. My parents are getting in town on Sunday night. We're spending the week here for Christmas together. Should be a lot of fun, even though I am still going to be live on Monday night and Thursday night. Don't you worry. We'll have Heat content the entire week. But my parents are in town. You know what? I told you guys on stream, we're going to get some eggnog. We're going to have to get some eggnog. It's too good. Very high in calories, though. That's not good. If you want to drink all your calories, the thickness, the fat, the eggnog, you will. It's good, though. It tastes fantastic. Josiah says, Ware will play the Knights loves unplayable or isn't playing altogether because of his age. Can't run Bam ragged, so someone got to get the minutes till they get another big. Well, Josiah, I think we saw it against the Raptors a week ago, last Thursday. Nikola Jovic got those minutes as the backup center, small ball backup center. And he didn't play on Monday against the Pistons because of an ankle sprain. He's playing today. We'll see what happens with that backup center rotation. I do think Kevin Love is borderline becoming unplayable. I love Kevin Love. I love what he's given Miami over the past 2 years due to his veteran leadership, his ability to space the floor and knock down some triples at times. But unfortunately, age has just caught up with him. He just can't defend anymore, man. Like, it is bad out there. It is bad. Like, I don't want to really see him out there that often, man. But we'll see. Whoa. Not to be that guy. National anthem going on in Miami right now. Whoever's singing the national anthem is a certified baddie. Smoke show in Miami. Can't expect really anything less, though. I don't know where you guys live, but if you've ever been to a Heat game, you ever walk around the streets of Miami, you're going to have a good time. Major says, Rolly just heard some interesting prediction of sending some second-round picks to Chicago, center Vucevic, and keeping Jimmy on the roster. And if he walks, you free up cap space. Thoughts? I've been lukewarm on Vucevic in the past. I was always skeptical if him and Bam could play together because Vooch has been up and down in terms of his ability to space the floor. Vooch is shooting 43% from 3 this year, which is very good. My thing is, though, what makes Nikola Vucevic so good offensively is his ability to play back to the basket post up, but also run the pick and pop game. If him and Bam are playing together, like, are you eliminating the back to the basket game of Vucevic? You're just kind of making him a catch and shoot 3-point big man. Like, how are those two going to work together offensively? I think it would help defensively. Like, I don't think he's good on the defensive side of the floor, but he's better than Kevin Love. Like, you'd be able to have him at center, Bam at power forward, potentially, if you started those two together. I doubt you're trading for Vucevic to have him be your backup center because of his contract and his abilities. So it's interesting. I would be curious to see how it works. If you're just sending Terry Rozier as salary filler and second-round picks, I'm intrigued by trying it. But I'm not going to pine and, like, want to do it. Like, I'm not going to suggest that trade. That's all I'll say. I would be intrigued by seeing how it would work, but I'm not going to suggest it by any means. I'm not going to point to and say Miami needs to make this move. That's my thoughts, Major. That's my thoughts. We got to 50 likes. Shout out to everybody out there. That's another shot on the house. That's good stuff, man. That is good stuff. All right, 3 minutes to go until we tip off. If you're ready for the game, spam those me's. 3 minutes to go. Let me see who's fired up in the chat. I'm also intrigued who's going to be the first person to send in a $10 super chat so we can dip into the stocking. $10 super chat. We pick out of the stocking. There's a bunch of nice little stocking stuffers in here. We'll see what type of goodies arrive from that. I think it's fun. I came up with this idea. We had a stocking laying around here at Chat Sports offices. I thought, you know what? Let's try something different. Let's try something different on the watch party, man. Caden's fired up today. Ron Baker says, what are we sipping on? Well, that was an eggnog shot, Ron Baker. $5 super chat there, but we crossed 50 likes, so we do one on the house before tip-off. Anita's fired up. Kelsey's fired up. Kane Angel's fired up. Major's saying the Heat will win by 3 points. I would love a Heat win. I mean, nothing to make me happier than a Heat win tonight. I just don't predict it. Don't predict it. Scenes is fired up. Two minutes to go. We're almost there. We're almost ready to play ball in Miami, baby. Almost ready to play ball. Major says game in Cleveland right now against the Bucks, going back and forth on who I want. Cavs are up right now. I don't think it matters. At this point in the season, I'm not scoreboard watching. I'll start scoreboard watching maybe in March. I'll start scoreboard watching in March when there's a month and a half left in the season, 2 months left in the season, and standing watch and seeding matters. But until really the NBA trade deadline in February, I don't think there's a point to scoreboard watch. Just root for your team to win, and that's all. That's all. That's how I act, at least. That's how I act. NBA Gaming, type in me. Kyle Lazarus is fired up, taking me. Oh, we got a super chat from Sleepy. A first-time super chat. I always tell you how much I love first-time super chats because I feel so honored that you would be willing to send in your first ever donation on YouTube to us here at the Heat Report. Sleepy, I appreciate that. You know what we do for first-time super chats around here? 2 claps for Sleepy. And that $5 super chat is a eggnog shot. Axie says, do the waddle. Axie, why would we do the waddle on a Heat stream? Why would we do that? We come on now. Rome March is saying, how is everybody doing? I'm doing good. Hopefully you are. And excited for the weekend is what I am. And then the fun week that lies ahead. Major Anthony Nelson, type in those me's. By the way, Sleepy, that New Zealand cash? Is that New Zealand? NZ? I know, Axie, but like it doesn't make any sense. Like we wouldn't do the Waddle Day? Like I wouldn't do something Heat related on Dolphins. Like that doesn't make any sense. Major, we got Southern Comfort whiskey, baby. We got the full Southern Comfort package. We got Southern Comfort whiskey mixed with the Southern Comfort eggnog. I know some people do eggnog with vodka. I do it with whiskey. Well, that's what I have here. It's spiked eggnog for sure. I almost forgot there's a college football playoff game today. Indiana and Notre Dame. I'm going to pull that up on my laptop here. Going to have Heat game, stream down below, editing or live stream software there, game here. Sounds like a good way to have tonight. It's on ESPN, yeah? Yeah. Watch ESPN. Who y'all got tonight? Notre Dame or Indiana? Oh, Indiana's got the ball first. Ooh, looks like a sharp night in Notre Dame. I thought it was supposed to snow today. I was really hoping it was going to snow. That would be sick. That's got to be a flag. No. Hate. Actually, I kind of like the new scoreboard on the ESPN College Football Playoff game. Thought I wasn't a fan. I think I am a fan. Oh, man. How about this, guys? The Heat in games decided by 3 points or fewer are 1-6. It's not good, folks. Starting lineups for each team for the Thunder: SGA, Cason Wallace, Lou Dort, Jaylin Williams, Isaiah Hartenstein. For Miami: Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Haywood Highsmith, Jimmy Butler, and Tyler Hero. We are live in Miami. Thunder win the tip, and they will start with the basketball, and it's going to start with a kicked ball in Miami. Bam Adebayo whistled for the kick as the Thunder ran a nice little pick and roll there, sniffed out by Adebayo, and that's how the game starts. SGA guarded by Butler. Interesting matchup there. Also, the lighting on the TV sucks. It feels weird. SGA step back three. No good. Good defense there by Jimmy. Rebound to Tyler Hero. He'll be guarded by the second-year man out of Kentucky, Cason Wallace. Bam's got it top of the key. Swings it over to Duncan Robinson, trailed by Jaylin Williams. He lobs it to Adebayo. Excellent catch in a crowd. And then a poster slam! Isaiah Hartenstein, welcome to the poster. Side it for him. A Bam slam. SGA back the other way, probing, kicking out to Jaylin Williams for a right wing three. That rattles in and out, and Bam Adebayo corrals the rebound, and he'll bring it up for Miami. Bam picks up his dribble, hands it off to Hero, now guarded by Lou Dort. Hero working inside, man on his back, swings it over to Robinson, and Duncan will now reset. In the corner, pocket pass Adebayo, pull-up jumper, good! And Adebayo starts the game 2 for 2, Heat up 4-0. Not going to get too excited yet, though, because we saw Bam start the game off hot against Detroit and then really didn't do much after that. Hartenstein, little 8-foot push shot, that's his wheelhouse, and that's how the Thunder get on the board today. Butler brings it up on the right side. Now he's guarded by Wallace. So Lou Dort will guard Hero. Hero gets it. Quick shot left wing. It's good! Tyler Hero knocks down his first shot attempt of the night. After a horrific shooting night on Monday, Hero knocks down his first three there. Quickly the other way come the Thunder for a layup. It's Hartenstein once again on a good feed from SGA. Hero pick and roll with Adebayo. Bam at the elbow. Step back jumper. Too strong. Rebound OKC. SGA comes back the other way as they trail by 3. Bam picks him up. Pull up 3. It's good. SGA, the 30-point per game scorer, evens the game up. I don't think the Heat want to get into a shootout with OKC. They kind of want to muddy the waters a little bit, if you will. Hero has it. Gets a screen, fires a deep triple, comes up short, long rebound to Bam, save to Duncan Robinson. He drives, loses the handle, and resets out to the left wing. Gets it back. It's a three. Duncan had a good look at it, but could not drill it. SGA with the board, always a threat to get a triple-double. Kicks it over to Jaylin Williams, who drives on Hero. Doubled. Out to SGA once again. He's doubled. It's stolen by Hero. Hero in transition to the rim. Smoked the layup. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Miami, but I can't believe that. Tyler Hero just missed a point-blank layup. That's not good. Good defense, though, and I'm very happy that Hero was able to play well defensively there, kind of blitz SGA when he didn't expect it. It's hard to do and get the turnover, but you got to create easy looks for yourself, and you got to make them. Inbounded to Duncan Robinson. Good pass inside the Bam, and he lays it up and in. So out of the 9 points for Miami, Bam has 6 of them. It's a 9-7 lead for the Heat. And the Thunder are going to call an early timeout to talk some things over, as Dagenhalt is not happy with the defense that OKC has been playing early in this one. Since we do have our early timeout here, 300 people watching, appreciate everyone tuning in on a Friday night. We'll tell you about today's presenting sponsor on the live stream, and that is Game Time. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, the #1 ticketing app out there. And around this holiday season, if you want to be the person that gives the best gift, well, gift tickets to live events with Game Time. Comedy shows, concerts, live sporting events. It doesn't matter. You can get your tickets the best way with Game Time. I bought tickets on Game Time for my parents. Mavericks, Timberwolves, Christmas Day basketball. We're heading there. It's the best holiday gift, and I implore you guys to join me with buying your tickets on Game Time. They have a great feature called Game Time Picks, which filters out the fluff to show you the incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. They also have all-in pricing. Toggling that feature shows you the total price of your ticket up front, rather than getting blindsided by fees at checkout. You also get a panoramic view in the app of your seat before you buy. There's no better and easy experience when it comes to purchasing tickets than with Game Time. So download the app today, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply, first purchase only, but one more time, use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off on Game Time. What time is it? It's Game Time. Appreciate Game Time. We've had a hot start to this one for Miami, as Indiana is rolling into the red zone, looking to strike first in this college football playoff debut game in this new expanded format. 7-seed Notre Dame, 10-seeded Iowa. Mayweather, appreciate that comment, saying clean style and commentary subscribed. Appreciate any new subscribers. Hopefully you're a Heat fan. I don't know if you are. Oh, and Indiana throws a pick on the next very play. How about that? Don't know if you're a Heat fan or just an NBA fan watching or a Thunder fan, but appreciate you either way, my friend. Major says, Rolly, can you name all the players on our bench tonight? Thanks. Yeah, the standard, Drew Smith, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Terry Rozier, Pelle Ware, Kevin Love, Pelle Larsson, Nikola Jovic. Should be. No, that's it. I was trying to think of who the other two are because there's 14 players on a roster, but I forgot that no J-Rich, so he's out. And then the Heat only have 13 players right now because of the Thomas Bryant trade. So those are the 7 on the bench for Miami tonight. That's the 7, Major. Another kickball called on Miami. Bam Adebayo with the kick, playing good defense, getting his hands in the passing lanes. Cason Wallace to inbound, having a hard time, and turns it over. That's a really good defense from Adebayo, who has come out aggressive, 6 points, and then now forces a steal there, like what Bam has brought to the table in the first 4 minutes of this game. He's got it on the left wing, hands it off to Butler, still rocking that orange hair. Left wing, guard by SGA. Swung to Duncan. Quick catch and shoot for Robinson. No good. And D-Rob is 0 for 2 from the field to start this game. SGA with the board. He'll bring it up. Double teamed. Now swings it to Lou Dort. One more pass to Jaylin Williams. Now into the corner for Wallace, working on Duncan Robinson. Baseline drive, cut off. Good defense by Duncan. Back out to J-Will for a deep three, and he swooshes it home to give the Thunder their first lead of the game at 10-9. Thunder averaged the 10th most points per game, 115.2. Heat, 112.8, 16th. Hero looking for the answer. Too strong, and now Hero is 1 for 4 from the field after making his first shot. SGA brings it up, double team, drives baseline, doubled, tough spot, kicks it out. It's good ball movement by the Thunder, and it results in an easy layup for Jaylin Williams, the young man out of Santa Clara, who now has, I believe, 7 points. 5 points, excuse me. Last 5, though, for OKC. Bam brings it up, met by Hartenstein. Those two have battled quite a bit in their careers. As a member of Knicks Heat, Bam, top of the key, faces up, pump fake, draws contact, and will go to the free throw line. Good job by Adebayo, who actually has had Isaiah Hartenstein's number in the past, getting him in the air with a pump fake and then going that patented pump fake, get him up, shot into the rim. Back when Hartenstein was a Knick, Bam Adebayo always performed well against New York. Bam makes the first free throw. He's now got 7 of the 10 points for Miami. Jimmy Butler is yet to try a shot. The only 3 players that have attempted a shot, Duncan Robinson, Bam, and Hero. Bam with 7 points, looking to get to 8 early points. He cannot hit back rim there. Rebound down the Thunder. SGA comes screaming ahead and then turns it over. Hero tracks it down, coast to coast, and slams it home. Missed the layup earlier in transition. Not going to let that happen. And he gets on the board again with a two-handed slam. Jaylin Williams looking to answer. 3-point shot rattles in and out. Rebound down to Highsmith. Outlet to Duncan Robinson. Robinson driving on Hartenstein. Stripped but fouled. Lou Dort slaps the arm. And it will be 2 free throws coming for D-Rob. SGA got caught in the air. Overthrew Hartenstein. Hero tracked it down and then drove right to the rim for a two-handed slam. I did not see that one coming from Hero. A thunderous little two-hander. Quick attack. Shocked Hartenstein there, who thought he was going to try to get a chase-down block on a layup. Not so fast, my friend. Heat retake the lead as Duncan Robinson makes the first free throw. Heat now 2 of 3 from the line as a team. Bam 1 of 2, Duncan 1 of 1. Speaking of Bam, he will take a seat on the bench as the Heat's first substitution of the game comes with Kevin Love checking in. It's often been Drew Smith over the past 2 weeks being the first one to come in. Now it is Kevin Love. As I know a lot of people are interested with the college football playoffs beginning tonight, Notre Dame just had a 98-yard rushing touchdown to take a 7-0 lead. Duncan Robinson goes 2 for 2, and the Heat have a 2-point lead. Jaylin Williams brings it up. First substitution for the Thunder, Nic Rohloff checks in for Cason Wallace, and just like that, it's a turnover. Hartenstein also out. Looks like the Thunder are going small. Yes, the Thunder often do go small. Nic Rohloff is the small ball 5. Butler, top of the key, finds a curling Duncan Robinson. He kicks to the corner for Highsmith, who stepped out of bounds. Got to be honest, I think that was not a bailout, but it's karma, if you will, because I'm 95% sure Duncan Robinson traveled on that. What's up, Jordan? What's up, Monty 2K? How's it going? What's up, Asia? Good to see some real ones in the building on a Friday night. SGA driving, spinning, doubled out to Cason Wallace. Swung it to Nic Williams for a 3. Comes up short. Rebound tapped around, gathered by Hero. Hero outlet to Duncan. Duncan out and running. Gets it to a trailing Kevin Love. Love, backdoor pass inside, turned over. I mean, that just can't happen, Kevin. SGA the other way, pull up free throw line jumper. That's his wheelhouse. He misses it, gets his own rebound, and then lays it back up and in. Butler has not been aggressive so far in this one. Finds a curling Duncan Robinson, who lays it up and in. Good finish there by Duncan. He's now got 4 points. Heat back up in front by 2. SGA, another kicked ball. I mean, listen, The Heat are getting into the passing lanes, and there's a lot of bounce passes from the Thunder, but that is 3 kicked balls in the first 6 minutes of the game. It's kind of crazy. 400 people watching. Appreciate everyone tuning in here in the first quarter. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up icon. Would appreciate you guys liking the video. Helps push our stream out there. Listen, it's also free live content. Takes 1 millisecond to hit that thumbs up icon. Come on, help me out. Let's get to 100 likes. Isaiah Joe checks in for the Thunder. Lou Dort has it right wing. 3-point attempt is nothing but net. And the Thunder take a 1-point lead as Drew Smith just checked in for Miami. So Butler, Love, Highsmith, Duncan, and Drew Smith for the Heat. Butler probing out to Highsmith. Swung around to Love. Back to Butler. Faces up on SGA. Butler drives baseline. Kicks to the corner. Drew Smith pump fakes. Back to Jimmy. Jimmy loses the handle. It's turned over. Lou Dort in transition with a dunk. And I think Jimmy Butler might have turned his ankle. Thunder take a 3-point lead. Timeout Miami with 4:40 to go in the opening period. But Jimmy Butler came up hobbling after that little run-in with Lou Dort. We'll keep an eye on that. That's concerning to a degree. I mean, not really to a degree, just flat out concerning. That could impact a lot of things. Obviously, the Butler trade rumors, just let alone the Miami Heat trying to have a good, well-put-together season. But as we mentioned, we have 400 people watching. Hit that sub button. We are 150 subscribers away from 16,000. That is a massive milestone. There's only been 3 players in NBA history to wear number 16, or Miami Heat history to wear 16. Can you guys name the 3 people in the chat without looking it up? But I want to get there for 16K. We get to 16K on tonight's stream, I'm doing a beer bong. Beer bong. Who are the 3 players to wear 16 for the Miami Heat in history? And I'll give you guys a hint. All 3 players have done it since the year 2010. So it's recent that these 3 individual players have donned 16. Can you name all 3? First person to name all 3 in the same message. If you can name all 3 in the same message, I will give you a spot on the Hall of Fame ball. Without looking it up. And I'll know if you look it up, because if it comes in like 5 minutes from, or 5 or 10 minutes from now, I'll know you looked it up. I think people might be looking it up now, to be honest. We'll see. So 1 player has been named. 1 player has been named in the chat. 1 of 3. But like I said, all need to be in the same message. All need to be in the same message. Neil Sanchez says Rodney Magruder, Caleb Martin, Kashad Johnson. 2 of those 3 are correct. I might have misspoke, actually. Yeah, no, never mind. 2 out of those 3 are correct. 2 out of those 3 are correct. So Neil comes up close, but no cigar. Jay the Fox says Caleb and Kashad is all I know, folks. Ashley says Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier wears 2, Ashley. All right. Well, the time I'm going to say is expired. The answer to tonight's Heat trivia question of players to wear 16 in Heat history. The 3 of them, Kashad Johnson, Caleb Martin, and the 3rd, James Johnson. Jaime Jaquez Jr. checks in and lays it up and in to start this game. 19-18. Good take and finish there by Jaime. Jimmy Butler is out. We'll monitor that ankle because it looked like he came up a little ginger there. Kendrick Williams at the elbow. Heat dare him to shoot as they go into the zone for the first time tonight. Now Lou Dort on the baseline. Finds a cutting Williams. He loses the handle off his knee out of bounds. Going back to the Heat. Those are the 3 players. James Johnson, Kashad Johnson, Caleb Martin. Jaime Jaquez driving, spinning, kicking. Highsmith for three. No good. Rebound down to OKC. Under 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. SGA step back mid-range shot over Jaquez is true. The talented guard from Kentucky, who's a perennial MVP candidate, an All-NBA guard. Drew Smith now has it, finds a curling Duncan Robinson, top of the key triple, no good there. Duncan is now 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. SGA brings it up. The Heat are 1 of 7 from 3 as a team. SGA drives inside, fouled, and they're going to count the bucket. He just threw it up as a prayer, and it's going to count. I think this is a bullshit and one call, because if you're going to say he got fouled, you also have to say he traveled. But they're going to count it, I guess, for now. 23-18. Yeah, I thought people would not remember James Johnson wearing 16. I knew that was going to be the one that tripped people up. SGA makes the free throw to convert the three-point play, 24-18. Jaquez the other way. Hero checks back in. So does Terry Rozier and Bam Adebayo. Bam at the elbow, faces up. Good move on Hartenstein, but just misses the bunny. Offensive rebound tipped out to Hero. Hero, good pass inside to Jaquez, and he lays it up and in. What a laser from Hero there to find Jaquez inside. Isaiah Joe with a triple. His shot is pure, man. I'm telling you, Isaiah Joe is a player that you will not hear about, but should be talked about more. One of the best wing and shooters in the NBA. Alex Caruso checks in for the first time. Hero, pull up three. No good. He wanted a foul call. He's furious. It was just a bad shot. He's off to a slow start. SGA still in. Double team. Kicked out Isaiah Joe again from three. No good. Hero grabs the board. He'll push it up. Met by Joe. Crosses over. Drives inside to the rim for a good rack attack and left-handed layup. Hero now with 7 points in the quarter. Just struggling with his three-point shot right now. But I like his aggressiveness going to the rim. Aaron Wiggins with a three. It's bottoms. I mean, that's the dangerous thing about this Thunder team. You double SGA because you just can't guard him one-on-one. And then you have Caruso, 40% three-point shooter. Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins, Jaylin Williams. I mean, this team is just unbelievable, and they don't even have Chet Holmgren right now. Hero, right wing, guarded by Caruso, drives baseline, bumped, kicks it out to Adebayo, swung to Rozier, Terry drives, good move inside, fucking misses the layup. We talked about it this week. Rozier shoots 47.9% in the restricted area. That number just went down because he can't make a layup. I do not get it. Cullen knows. Cullen just walked by and laughed. We talk about it every day. He can't make layups! Missed three by OKC, tipped out of bounds by Hartenstein, so the Heat will get it back down 8 with 1:10 to go in the opening quarter. I can't stand it, man. Like, Rozier simply can't make fucking layups. It drives me nuts. We make videos about it every week about how bad he is, and we show the numbers and the shot chart and the shooting percentage. I don't get it. The Thunder go to a zone. Hero to the corner for Drew Smith. He'll try a three, and he'll drain a three. Drew Smith is a better basketball player than Terry Rozier. I have been saying that for the past 2 weeks, and I have no problem continuing to say it. Better defender. He's a better catch-and-shoot three-pointer right now, and he's a better playmaker. SGA swings it to Isaiah Joe. He'll pull up at the elbow for a jumper. Too strong. Jaquez with the board. 40 seconds to go. He'll push. Heat trail by 5. Jaime finds a trailing Hero. Hero gets by Caruso. Kicks it to Bam. One more to Drew Smith. Smith will try a right wing three. And then he airballs. Well, I said he's a better catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. He's not a better movement three-point shooter. Heat an abysmal 2 of 10 from beyond the arc. SGA's played this entire quarter. Drops inside to Hartenstein. Hartenstein inside. Kicks it back out to Caruso. Caruso gets a screen. Drives. Pull up 10-footer. Comes up short. Ball on the deck. Hero comes away with it. 7 on the clock. 5, 4, Hero, pull up 3 over Caruso. No good, and that will end the first quarter. An abysmal shooting percentage from beyond the arc for Miami. As a team, they are 2 of 11 from 3. Tyler Hero is 1 of 5 from 3. It's just been a tough start for Miami on the offensive end so far, but luckily they only trail by 5 points, 30-25. All right, what are your thoughts on that first quarter? Let me know down below. Vincent says Hero needs to stop thinking as Curry. Ironically enough, he spoke to a reporter who did a story on Hero's improvement and said that the reason why he feels that he's had the most improvement this year is due to his shot selection. And what he's trying to do is actually mimic the shot selection and shot profile of Steph Curry. Because when you really think of Steph Curry, sure, he'll take a couple mid-ranges here and there, but Curry, 95% of his shots are either from beyond the arc or at the rim, which is basically what Tyler Hero has been doing this season. And you've seen a more efficient Tyler, a better Tyler, and it's going to be tough when he can't make threes. Like, he's 1 of 5 from 3 today, so his numbers don't look that good. But, I mean, if he goes 2 of 5, he goes 3 of 5, we're talking about a much different game for Tyler already. I mean, I still think it's been a pretty solid game. He's been active on the glass, 5 boards. I mean, obviously not going to happen, but you pace that over 4 quarters of play, that's 28 points and 20 boards. Like, I mean, it's still going to be a good game. See, Raziel, this is where I'm going to disagree with you pretty heavily. You're saying, why can't we just stop chalking up threes and go for 2? Cook midi all day. It's a high percentage shot. Doesn't kill you defensively and miss. Here's the reason. You know the Heat have been the number 1 mid-range shooting team over the past 2 seasons? Raziel? Number 1 mid-range shooting team last season and the year prior. You want to know also another fun stat about the Miami Heat offense over the past 2 years? The 2 years prior to this one, when they've led the league in mid-range shooting, they have actually been a bottom 5 defensive team in the NBA, or offensive team. What are they this year? They've got the 10th ranked offense in basketball. It could be frustrating if you miss the threes. Yes, I get it, but their offense is way better this year, and it's because they've taken a more of an emphasis of shooting threes rather than shooting mid-range shots. They've almost eliminated mid-range shots out of their diet. It's been awesome. It's the way that the new NBA has to be played. Adebayo's got it in the mid-post, drives baseline, doubled, kicks it out, stolen by Caruso. Caruso going coast to coast inside, lays it up and in transition. So the idea that the offense is bad because of the three-point shooting that's just wrong. It's the reason why the Heat's offense has been better this year. Hero, bam, pick and roll, kick out to Jaquez in a corner 3. He just can't shoot, man. It's borderline unplayable because he can't shoot. He's shooting 25% from 3. He's getting worse by the day. Caruso, pick and roll, turns it over. Drew Smith gets the loose ball, trying to find Hartenstein. Smith brings it up, finds Rozier, catch and shoot right wing. Rozier drains it. A lot has been made of Terry Rozier shooting from beyond the arc, 35% on the year. Fun statistic, he's actually shooting 43% on catch and shoot threes. It's 29% when he's off the dribble. If he just shoots catch and shoots, he's actually a good three-point shooter. Drive and finish inside, I got to be honest, I don't even know who that is. Oh, it's A.J. Mitchell from UC Santa Barbara. Actually, I really liked him coming out of the draft in the second round. Rozier probing, kicking out to Drew Smith. Smith gets a screen from Hero, gets downhill, loses the handle, out of bounds. It's off Drew Smith. We just got a $2 super chat from Matthew Peterson. My coworker Petey. We'll show that screen in just a second. It's an electric comment. A.J. Mitchell has it, kicks it over to Jaylin Williams. Caruso will set him a screen. Williams driving on Hero. Step back, deep 2. Does not go. Rebound offensively, Hartenstein. Kicked out. It's going to be Aaron Wiggins for three. No good. Rebound tracked down by Hero. He'll bring it up. That was a great defensive sequence from Tyler on Williams. Hero, crossover, step back, back to Bam, back to Hero, inside, running layup. He misses it. Excellent two-man game between Hero and Bam. Doesn't result in any points, though. I mean, the Heat are just missing point-blank shots today. Heat are shooting 42% from the field. Thunder 56. That's not going to be good. Inside, the Thunder almost turn it over. Ball goes out of bounds. Shout out to Matthew Peterson with a $2 super chat saying OKC money line got wrecked in 21 at Columbus Casino. Well, PD, enjoy the trip to Columbus for Tennessee, Ohio State. I'll root for your Vols for sure. Hopefully the bets go your way outside of OKC money line. Bam gets the steal off the inbound. Heat out and running. Rozier inside. What do you fucking know? He misses another layup. Get him off my basketball team. I can't stand it. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. AJ Mitchell driving. Gets inside on Drew Smith, but is forced to kick it out. Jaylin Williams inside. Layup and one. I can't do it. I simply can't. I got to tweet this out. I just tweeted this. I can't do with Terry Rozier anymore. He shoots 47.9% inside the restricted area and is already 0 for 2 tonight. Bench him. He should not see the light of day. He should not see the light of day. 37-28. Bam has it at the elbow, backing down on Hartenstein. They're showing two. Bam swoops inside, right hook, doesn't go. This could get out of hand quickly. Jaylin Williams quickly the other way, kicks it out to Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins back to J. Will on the baseline, will reset. Bam defending. Williams absolutely blanketed, almost turns it over. Aaron Wiggins picks up the loose ball. His three-point attempt doesn't go. Rebound tracked down by Rozier. He's out and running. It's a 1-on-3, and he'll wait for teammates to join him. Now Terry attacks, gets inside to the rim, and what do you fucking know? He finally makes a layup. 37-30. 8 minutes to go in the half. Jaylin Williams, top of the key, gets a screen. Jaquez defends. Drops it inside the Hartenstein, who can't make the layup. He wanted a foul, doesn't get it. Rozier with the board. Outlet to Jaquez. Jaime comes downhill now and kicks it out to Bam. Now Rozier, top of the key. Hero sets him a screen. Terry, guarded by Caruso, kicks it to the Hero in the corner. Hero on AJ Mitchell, blanketed. Hero drives inside, drops off to Jaquez. His layup goes. Excellent drive and dish by Tyler Hero. The evolution of Tyler Hero is palpable. You see it. That's just simply not a play that Tyler would have made last season. Trapped in the corner, is able to beat his man off the dribble, and instead of putting up a bad shot, uses his eyes, drops it off to Jaquez, who's able to get the layup. That's impressive stuff by Tyler Hero, something he simply could not have done last season. 7 points, 6 boards, and 3 assists early for Tyler Hero today. All right, second quarter time, and it's time to tell you about our sponsor for the second time today. That is Game Time, the #1 ticketing app out there. Let me tell you more about Game Time. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, the #1 ticketing app out there. And around this holiday season, if you want to be the person that gives the best gift, well, gift tickets to live events with Game Time. Comedy shows, concerts, live sporting events. It doesn't matter. You can get your tickets the best way with Game Time. I bought tickets on Game Time for my parents. Mavericks, Timberwolves, Christmas Day basketball. We're heading there. It's the best holiday gift, and I implore you guys to join me with buying your tickets on Game Time. They have a great feature called Game Time Picks, which filters out the fluff to show you the incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. They also have all-in pricing. Toggling that feature shows you the total price of your ticket up front, rather than getting blindsided by fees at checkout. You also get a panoramic view in the app of your seat before you buy. There's no better and easy experience when it comes to purchasing tickets than with Game Time. So download the app today, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply, first purchase only, but one more time, use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off on Game Time. What time is it? It's game time. We got some updates on the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler is not going to return to tonight's game. He is out for the game with a stomach bug. A stomach illness is what is being reported. He will not return. I got to be honest, I don't think this signifies trade, but I think this is a bogus not going to play the rest of the game type thing, because it just looked like he rolled his ankle. And how do you get a stomach bug in the middle of a game? Like, if you have a stomach bug, you're going to know that you aren't feeling good enough to play before the game. Also, I feel like if he had a stomach bug, he should have been listed on the injury report with an illness. I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be like a trade is imminent type of situation, but I certainly find this a little bit fishy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Back in Miami, Heat trail by 5. 7.5 to go in the first half. Heat in the zone. Cason Wallace has it over to Nic Williams. Swung to Jaylin Williams, who drives inside, running floater, too strong. Great rebound there by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Nikola Jovic checks in. Bam Adebayo sits down, so no Kevin Love. Rozier catch and shoot left wing 3. Too strong, but you could just see how much better he is shooting the basketball when it's off the catch rather than doing whatever the fuck he likes to do off the dribble. Cason Wallace driving on Rozier. Stripped! Good defense there by Terry. Jaquez out and running. Over to Highsmith. Highsmith will reset now out to Rozier. Swung to Hero. Hero gets a step inside. Drives on Wallace. Stops off 2 feet. Banks it home off glass. There it is. I mean, the evolution, the growth of Tyler Hero. Heat within 3. Hero with 9 points. Heat in a zone. Jovic in the middle of that zone. It's going to be a step back 2 for Nic Williams. It's no good. Hero with the board. Hero with 11 points, 7 boards. I don't know if, well, bad news. I think that ESPN is ahead, so I think Hero drives in and gets a bucket here. He does. He drove in and banked it in. A tough drive to his left. Banked it in with the right hand. Sorry for spoiling. I looked down for a second to get some stats, and he had 11 points, and I knew he had 9 before that. But either way, back-to-back drive and finishes off glass from Tyler Hero. 11 points in the game, the leading scorer for Miami. And the Heat are within 1, and we have another timeout on the floor by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Heat trailed by as much as 8 in this first half, now only by 1. The Thunder need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's go. Tyler Hero really is going to be an all-star. I used to pray for times like this. Notre Dame just went up 14-0 on Indiana. I can't believe they're saying it's an illness for Jimmy Butler. It's clearly an ankle. Whatever. Whatever they say. Super chat menu, if people are just tuning in. $5 super chats. We have eggnog, spiked eggnog, that is. Southern Comfort eggnog, Southern Comfort whiskey. $5 shots of that. $10, we've yet to do it. Stocking stuffers. Bunch of goodies in here. $10 we'll dip into the stocking stuffers. I really hope we get to do that eventually. And then $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Major, I've said this on multiple watch parties. It sucks because I was the biggest Tyler Hero supporter there was. Like, literally. I ran around my house in excitement in 2019 when we drafted him. Like, I wanted him to be so good. And I always supported him and thought he could have broke out. And then, of course, the offseason before he finally breaks out was when I said they should trade him to get a better third player around Jimmy and Bam. Fortunate. Also didn't anticipate Terry Rozier being ass and Jaime Jaquez Jr. not taking a step forward. All right, we're back in Miami. SGA back in for the Thunder. Has it top of the key. Now to Nic Williams, who drives on Jovic. Up and under. He gets the left-handed layup to fall. Jovic left wing. Stripped. Gets it back. Now fouled. I mean, Nic Williams is just harassing him. Fuck Nic Williams. I've actually always hated him. Even when he was on the Pelicans. I hated that dude. Heat trail by 3, 39-36, 5.5 to go. Jaquez to Rozier in the corner. Terry back out to Tyler, 5 on the shot clock. Tyler's going to have to make something happen. Gets a double screen, spins. Going to have to fire a deep 3. It doesn't go. That's not on him. It's on Tyler. Like, he just got grenaded. Lou Dort driving on Jaquez. Good defense there. It's kicked out. Williams kicks it to the corner. Back to Williams for 3. I don't know how you lose Jaylin Williams. Jovic has it. Sets a screen for Rozier. Terry thought about a 3. Guarded by Isaiah Joe. Highsmith will set him a screen. Rozier cut off. Kicks it to the corner for Jaquez, who gets downhill. Kicks it back to Terry. To Jovic. Right wing 3 there. Too strong. And then there'll be a foul on OKC. Jaquez, good work there by Jaime to get in on the action and force the Thunder to grab him to give Miami a second chance opportunity. Good work there, Jaime. Heat aren't going to be able to beat the Thunder if they have no ability to hit the 3. The Heat are, I believe, 3 of 14 from 3. Hero's got 1. Rozier's got 1. Drew Smith's got 1. I don't think another person has made it at 1. I think we're like legitimately 3 of 14, 3 of 15 as a team. Oh, I didn't know this, but I'll tell you right now because Major asked earlier. Kashad Johnson's actually on the bench for Miami tonight. I didn't know he got called up. I didn't see that update. Duncan drives. Tries to kick it out. It's deflected out of bounds by SGA. 7 seconds left on the shot clock for Miami. Down 6. Rozier to inbound. Gets it to Duncan. Duncan, step back 3. No good. And the Heat still can't buy one from beyond the arc. It's an issue. Not going to be able to win. You can't make a 3. Caruso, right wing, catch and shoot 3. Too strong. Good board there by Highsmith. Haywood kicks it over to Duncan Robinson. Now to Highsmith. Highsmith, Euro step to the corner. It's Bam. Bam and Jovic playing together right now. And it is almost turned over. Saved. Nope. He stepped on the line out of bounds. Miami Heat turnover. Sixth turnover for Miami. The Thunder have 7 as a team. Jay, they combined to make $44 million to be exact. 24.6 and 19.4. SGA, guarded by Bam, drives inside. It's stolen away. Adebayo with the steal. Outlet to Jovic. Jovic inside. Euro step. A lot of contact, and there is a foul called. Nikola Jovic going to go to the line for 2. Excellent defense by Bam to strip SGA. Good outlet to Jovic, who uses that length and long strides to get to the rim and draw the foul. Four minutes to go in the opening half. Jovic at the line for 2. First free throw for Nikola is good. We'll see if the Heat can earn themselves trips to the charity stripe. No Jimmy Butler, who's top 10 in the NBA in free throw attempts per game, and he's the main catalyst for the Heat's free throw attempts. We'll see if they can get there and get easy looks. Well, Jovic misses that one. The Heat are now 4 of 6 from the line. Bam 1 of 2, Jovic 1 of 2, Duncan 2 of 2. Lou Dort in the corner, driving on Duncan Robinson. Kicks it out to Isaiah Joe for 3. No good there. Rebound Duncan Robinson. Over to Bam. He'll bring it up on the left side. Now Jovic backing down on Isaiah Joe. A lot of contact inside and 1! Nikola Jovic into the action and making things happen. Love that from Nikola to recognize that he had the smaller Isaiah Joe, just backed him down, got to his left hand, and then Hartenstein came over and fouled him, pushing him in the back, but he was able to knock it in. That's the Jovic that we thought we could get, and he makes the 4 or 3-point play. Heat within 2. Jovic now with 5 points in the game. That should be 4 points. Heat are in the bonus for the last 3.5 minutes, too. Caruso crosses over, drives, drop off Hartenstein, 8-foot push shot. That is his bread and butter. Thunder go up 4. Rozier brings it up. Jovic will set him a screen. SGA is guarding Jovic. Rozier finds a curling Duncan Robinson who drives, kicks it out. 5 on the shot clock. Duncan gets it back. Duncan doubled. Kicks it to Jovic. Jovic fires a 3 over Caruso and hits! Nikola Jovic with 7 straight points for Miami, and the Heat are within 1. Nikola Jovic, baby. Second time in a row he has had an excellent showing off the bench. SGA drives inside, floater too strong, rebound Duncan, outlet to Miami, and bam, and they have a chance to take the lead. 2.5 to go in the half. Adebayo to Duncan. Robinson back to Bam. Swung out of bounds. Damn it. Fucking Bam, dude. Come on. 2 turnovers for Bam. Just bad passing. Come on, dude. Gotta be better than that, man. Gotta be better. Caruso has it, top of the key, over to SGA. Heat in a zone. SGA probing, now brings it back out. Gets a screen from Hartenstein, drives inside to the corner for Dort. Good contest by Jovic. A better shot by Lou Dort. I mean, I can't complain about the closeout there. That was tough defense. Dort's really improved as a 3-point shooter, man. Bam, top of the key. Hands it off to Duncan. Robinson gets a screen from Adebayo. Right wing 3. Finally, Duncan Robinson connects on a triple. That's back-to-back 3s by Miami, and maybe the Heat are finally starting to come alive from beyond the arc. 1-point game, 1.5 to go in the first half. SGA pull-up 3 over Highsmith. Too strong. Rebound Nikola Jovic. Rozier will bring it up on the left side. Heat could still take a lead here. Terry guarded by Caruso. Screen, Duncan Robinson. Rozier now screened by Highsmith, and it's an illegal screen by Haywood Highsmith. I mean, the fucking idiocy of this team. They are so dumb. So dumb. Duncan Robinson heads to the bench as Tyler Hero checks in for the final 1.5 minutes. SGA has it, top of the screen, kicks it over to Jaylin Williams, now to Caruso. Now dropped off to the corner. Ball movement for OKC's crisp, but the defense for Miami is warming. It's a Caruso 3, no good. Hartenstein just throws Bam to the ground, no call. Second chance opportunity 3 is good. Either Bam is the softest fucking player alive, or the refs just missed the most abysmal call of all time. Bam has it right wing. Isolating on Hartenstein, drives. Hartenstein hits the deck. There's a foul. It's a foul on Hartenstein grabbing Adebayo as he was falling to the ground. And because the Heat are in the bonus, there'll be 2 free throws coming for Bam. Bam, 7 points. 6 of those points happened in the first, 7. They had 7 of the first 10 points for Miami. So once again, like the game on Monday in Detroit, Bam starts off hot offensively, but then doesn't really get the ball much after that. Bam at the line for 2. Makes the first free throw. (50-47). 45 seconds to go in the opening half. 680 people watching. If you have not already, hit that sub button. Nic Rohloff live for every Heat game. Videos in between. We'll have you covered on everything surrounding Miami. If you're a Heat fan, there's no reason why not to be subscribed. #1 solo Heat YouTube channel there is. Bam misses the second free throw, so he's 2 for 4 at the line. OKC brings it up. It's Jaylin Williams. Has it right wing. Heat still in their zone. Williams driving on Highsmith, stopping at the 10-foot mark. His jumper in and out. Rebound down to Highsmith. 5-second differential, shot clock, game clock. So the Heat won't have the last shot unless they get offensive rebound. But chance to cut into this deficit and tie the game with a 3 or get it to 1 and hopefully take it into the half. Hero has it, left wing, crosses over, driving, Euro step, loses the handle, gets it back, kicks out to Jovic to the corner, Adebayo 3 for the tie. No good. Offensive rebound, Terry. He misses a point-blank shot, and that will be the end of the half. Jesus, I just can't do it. I simply can't do it. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but I can't do it. It's exhausting. I am exhausted watching Terry Rozier miss point-blank shots inside. Good on him for getting the offensive rebound, but he just misses a point-blank shot on the putback. It's exhausting. Heat trail by 3 at the half. For how poorly the Heat shot it from beyond the arc, I'm not going to complain about being down by 3 if I'm going to be honest. I'm not enthused, but I'm not going to complain considering how bad they shot it. And no Jimmy Butler. Grade the Heat's first half so far. I give it a C. Just give it a C. Could be worse, but it certainly could be better. A lot of frustrating moments in that first half, that's for sure. A lot of frustrating moments, man. Heat trail by 3 at the half. No Jimmy Butler in this game, and the Heat are shooting 5 of 20 from 3. We'll read off some first half stats here as the Heat do trail by 3. Low-scoring second quarter. Heat won the second 22-20. Leading scorer for Miami is Tyler Hero, 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals as well. Bam Adebayo has 8 points. Duncan Robinson has 7. Nikola Jovic has 7. Terry Rozier has 5 on 2 of 6 shooting, but he's 1 of 4 inside the restricted area. Fucking joke. Jaime Jaquez Jr. has 6 points off the bench. Drew Smith has 3. That's the scoring for Miami. For the Thunder, leading scorer in the game is Jaylin Williams with 14 points, 3 boards. SGA has 10 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. 3 turnovers for SGA, uncharacteristic. Isaiah Hartenstein has 6 points. Lou Dort has 8 points. Off the bench for the Thunder, 2 points for Alex Caruso, A.J. Mitchell, and Kenrich Williams. 3 points for Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins. And that's the first half scoring and first half statistics for each team. The Thunder are shooting 48% as a team, 40% from 3. Heat shooting 43% as a team, 25% from 3. It's a borderline miracle that the Heat are only trailing by 3. Like I mentioned, they're shooting 15% worse from 3. The Thunder have outshot them by 3 3-pointers made, 9 total points, but also shooting 4.5% better from the field. So you add that up, the only reason, and each team has 8 turnovers. I really don't know how the Heat are in this one. They only have 4 more points because of free throws. 6 free throws made for Miami, 2 for OKC. So you've limited that aspect of the game. They're one of the highest free throw shooting teams in the league, which is good. But like outshot from 3, outshot from the field, and you're only down 3? Like that's pretty impressive. I got to be honest. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, while we are in half, we'll showcase our Super Chat menu. $5 eggnog shots. $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Gets your name on this Heat Report 2024-25 Hall of Fame basketball. And we've yet to do this, and this is actually really depressing. I thought this would be a really cool addition to the watch party. $10 Super Chat is a stocking stuffer. We'll dip into the Heat Report stocking, pull out something. Not going to show it. Pull out something, and that something will tell us what we have to do or unlock, per se. I was hoping that we would have a couple of the stocking stuffers so far, but not the case. Not the case. 14-0 Notre Dame, Indiana. Indiana looks like they are just overwhelmed and overmatched. I'm looking at some looking at Twitter right now, just perusing for some news, some rumors, anything. I don't see anything. I'll say this, folks, as if on the Jimmy Butler situation, the Heat are listing as an illness, but we all agree that we watched his ankle turn, and I said, we'll monitor the Heat and Jimmy Butler's ankle injury because it looked like that was the issue and why he came out. But the fact that he came out with an illness and is not returning, it's shaky. It's sketchy. Because if I'm Jimmy and I want to get paid and or traded because I'm not getting paid, if I turn my ankle, I'm not going to play because I don't want to ruin the rest of the season to potentially get paid or get traded to a different team. So he could have said, listen, I'm not going back in after this ankle turn. And the Heat just ruled him out with an illness. So I'm speculating, pure speculation, but I'm just throwing it out there. It's sketchy. It's sketchy. It's sketchy, folks. Oh, we got our first super chat of halftime. Not enough to unlock a stocking stuffer, which makes me upset because I want to really do a stocking stuffer. But it does unlock an eggnog shot. One second, I had to do some behind the scenes stuff. Shout out to Kaio. Says, I'm starting to lean towards trading Jimmy. Listen, I've said this for a while that I've been on. I officially became team trade Jimmy Butler after the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season. Reason why? Not because of Jimmy Butler's play, just because I've realized that this Heat team has absolutely no chance of winning the NBA Finals. And I know it's hard to admit that, but I'm still going to show up and root for the Heat to win every game and watch every game because I'm a sicko and I'm a diehard fan. But, there's no realistic way that the Heat win a championship this season. They would not beat the Celtics in a 7-game series. They would not beat the Thunder in a 7-game series. They probably wouldn't beat the Mavericks in a 7-game series. They probably wouldn't beat the Knicks or Cavs in a 7-game series. Can they win a playoff series and be in the second round, or if they get the upset and make the Eastern Conference Finals? Sure. But winning 4 7-game series, they are not good enough to do that right now. So in my eyes, I think just kind of not rebuilding, but resetting, moving on from Jimmy, unfortunately, trading him, getting some draft assets, young players to build around Tyler, Bam, and maybe create a more cohesive roster is the best way to get closer to a championship, because right now I think they're just stuck in the middle. That's kind of how I feel on it, and that's why I lean that way now. But $5 eggnog shot. Still no one going to get in on that $10 stocking stuffer, unfortunately. 5 minutes to go until we are getting underway in the second half. What's up, Aaron? Bam is not injured. I don't know why you would ask that. Still 460 people watching. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Like I said, we're under 5 minutes to go until the second half. Well, that's kind of what I was talking about, Kaio, and that's why, we're stuck in the middle right now. We'll never be bad enough to get a high draft pick unless we get blessed and go from 14 to 1 in the lottery, which is 1% chance of happening. We'll never be good enough to win a title right now. So I think the best way to do this is trade Jimmy. I'm not trading everyone. Let's get it twisted. Everyone is not being traded. If the Heat were to retool, it's hard to say rebuild because you already have pieces in place to be a competitive team. You do. You have a great head coach. You have a top 30 player in the NBA in Bam Adebayo, a rising player in Tyler Hero that looks like an all-star. And with those two alone, you're going to be competitive. The question is there a way to build a better and more stable winning basketball team? I think finding pieces to fit Tyler and Bam, it might be crazy to say, and I don't think I would advocate for this, but would a Brandon Ingram make you a better regular season team? Seriously, I love Jimmy to death, and he's the third best player in Heat history in my opinion. And when you're in the playoffs, there's no one like Jimmy Butler. But in order to be a winning basketball team nowadays, you have to be able to perform in the regular season. And with Jimmy Butler as your number one guy, that will never be the case because he doesn't give you enough effort and have a game that wins in the regular season. because he predicates on physicality and getting the free throw line, which he can't do on a consistent basis because of his age. He's not a Giannis. He's not a bruiser. I mean, that's how he plays, but his body just can't do that consistently for 82 games. Like, I'm not saying trading for Brandon Ingram, but I'm saying a player like that who is not better than Jimmy Butler, but is close enough to get you better in the regular season, which would then give you a better seed and a shot to make a run in the postseason. This is a food for thought. Food for thought. Like, my thing is, like, if you let Jimmy Butler leave in free agency and Brandon Ingram doesn't sign an extension, what if you just let Jimmy leave and sign Brandon Ingram in free agency? So, like, there's no trade. You just sign him. It's possible. He's a free agent. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just throwing up a hypothetical. Indiana finally gets on the board with a 34-yard field goal, 14-3 in South Bend. Like seriously, like, hear me out. Like, you trade Jimmy Butler, well, it'd be different because you wouldn't have his contract coming off the books, so you wouldn't really be able to sign Brandon Ingram. But you trade Jimmy for draft picks and a couple young guys. You make that trade with the Warriors. You get Kuminga, you get Wiggins, you get Looney. So Kuminga, you can make the assessment on if you want to pay him long term. If you don't, you trade Wiggins in the offseason. You get the picks. You have all that money coming off the books because of Wiggins, Looney, Kuminga. You sign BI, you get assets out of it. You get picks and Brandon Ingram. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Kyle says BI is a ball stopper. Listen, can I be honest? So is Jimmy Butler. Like, Jimmy Butler's infuriating on the offensive end. Jimmy Butler, how many times have we complained over the past 2 years on the offensive end that the ball is moving, Jimmy gets it on the right wing or in the corner and just holds it for 4 or 5 seconds before doing some bullshit move and then kicking it out somewhere else? Like, the same thing could be said about Jimmy. Same exact thing. Brandon Ingram is a more talented offensive player than Jimmy, too. I don't think there's any debating that. He's a better... He is. He just is. He just is. As simple as that. Well, with no Jimmy, Jaime Jaquez Jr. will start the second half for Miami. Second half starts by Tyler Hero getting inside, missing a shot, but getting his own rebound and then putting it back up and in. So persistence of Tyler Hero gets the Heat within one to start the second half, 50-49. Hero going to have a double-double tonight, 1 rebound away. SGA has it, gets a screen, Heat in a man-to-man defense, Jaquez defending. SGA step back 3, air ball, whoa. SGA on the second night of a back-to-back struggling a little bit. Only 10 points, 4 of 9 shooting. Bam Adebayo has it, top of the key. Heat can take the lead here. They haven't had it since early in the first quarter. Jaquez gets it to Hero. Hero harassed by Jaylin Williams. Hero drives inside, bumped, loses the handle, gets it back. 3 seconds on the shot clock. He doesn't know that. Drops it inside. It's a shot clock violation. And now Bam hobbled up a little bit. Might have rolled his ankle inside. Heat trail by 1. Every time the Heat get within 1 point of the Thunder, they have the worst offensive possession known to man. It happened 3 times. Literally 3 times the Heat got within 1 point, and every time they do a horrible, horrible possession where they get a bad shot turnover. Hey, Rebook, if you're going to laugh at injuries, you're going to get booted. It's as simple as that. I don't know if you're a Heat fan. I don't know if you're not, but we don't laugh about injuries. So you're on watch. I'm just going to say that. Isaiah Hartenstein inside fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Hartenstein makes the first. No, Bam didn't get hurt. He just, I think, turned his ankle for a second there. Hartenstein misses the second. Adebayo with the rebound. Heat down 2. Can tie or take the lead depending on shot selection. Duncan Robinson has it. Probing, kicking. Highsmith, corner 3 for the lead. No good. Rebound down to Cason Wallace. SGA has it. Kicks to the corner. Lou Dort, high arcing 3, and he drains it. Third 3 of the game for him. Early timeout, Eric Spoelstra. And now Bam actually is hurt. Bam is shaken up. One hand on hip, walking to the bench. We'll have to manage that. This could be a game from hell for Miami if both Bam and Jimmy are hurt. Oh. All right. Miami Heat suck. I don't really care. You've been bashing the Heat the entire game. I don't care about that, but saying Bam deserves an injury, you're gone. Look, I really don't care if you come in and say bad things about the Miami Heat. It's a free country. It's the democracy. You have free speech around here. But if you are going to either say derogatory things, mean things to other people, or celebrate injury, or root for injury, those are really the list of things that will get you banned in my chat. He says Bam deserves to get injured. See ya. Rebook now retracting his steps. Everybody want to act tough and be a troll until they get put on notice. Now he retracts and says it's all love. The page, gone. We might be, for the people just tuning in, we are implementing a 0-strike policy. You root for injury or say someone deserves injury, gone. Just got some reports that Adebayo went to the locker room. It sounded like he got hit in the face. So maybe it just got shaken up by getting drilled in the face. Hopefully it's not serious. Yeah, elbow to the head. Jaquez fighting for that rebound. Friendly fire. You hope that's, I don't want to speculate, but like elbow to the head, hopefully that's not a concussion. And now, because of Bam going to the locker room, timeout on the floor, Nikola Jovic will check in. So Jovic getting the nod in the second half over Kevin Love. Jovic played excellent in the second quarter, having 7 points for Miami. And without Jimmy, without Bam, this task for Miami becomes incredibly difficult to beat what I think is the best team in the NBA. Jaquez has it. Offensive foul. Nikola Jovic moving screen. I think it's a bad call. I think SGA just slipped. Let's watch the replay. Yeah, they just tripped over each other, and they're going to call foul for that. Fucking trash refs. Heat down 5. SGA has it. Guarded by Jovic off of the switch. Now to Jaylin Williams. He gets downhill, and he is fouled by Duncan Robinson, and he'll get 2 free throws. Ten minutes to go in the third quarter. Jaylin Williams going to the free throw line for 2. Miami multiple times got within one, but every time they get within one possession, they just have the worst offensive possession of all time. Jaylin Williams made the first free throw. Two free throws made for Jaylin Williams. It's a 7-point lead. Hawkes has it, driving, spinning. Goes up on SGA and misses the bunny. Rebound out. Here comes OKC. Cason Wallace in transition. Lays it up and in over Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson is a cone defensively. A cone. 8-0 run for the Thunder. Hero has it. Jovic sets him a screen. Tyler drives right. Pull-up elbow jumper is true. Hero with the rare mid-range shot makes it a 7-point game. 15 points, 9 boards, 3 assists for Tyler. SGA gets downhill, misses the lefty layup. Good defense by Jovic. Here comes Miami. Hero crossing over, driving on Cason Wallace, gets inside. High arcing right-handed layup is good. Back-to-back buckets by Tyler Hero, up to 17. Heat within 5. Jaylin Williams the other way. Fall away mid-range shot. No good. Rebound grabbed by Duncan, but he gets it ripped away. Duncan Robinson is infuriating. SGA baseline drive, cut off, kicked it out. Jaylin Williams now to the corner for AJ Mitchell. He drives, charge. Yes, Duncan Robinson. I said he's infuriating. It's because he's the most up and down, inconsistent basketball player of all time. And he makes up for, I think that's a block. I think the Thunder are going to challenge that and probably win it. It's my prediction. I always say, unbiased Rolly, I call it out when I think it's a foul for either team. Let's see if they challenge it, because I think his feet was moving. No timeout. I'm surprised. I thought the Thunder would have won that challenge. Heat have it down 5. Drew Smith into the game for Duncan Robinson. If the Heat are going to win without Jimmy and Bam, you're going to need big games off the bench from either Hawkes or Rozier. Or how about Drew Smith, who Hero drove, kick to the corner, and Smith hits his second triple. So just like that, a 7-0 run by Miami, back within 2. SGA has it, gets downhill on Jovic, show and go, travel! No call. At fall away for SGA, comes up short. Hero with his 10th board. It's a double-double for Tyler. Heat, chance to take the lead. Hero drives left, gets a step, kicks to the corner. Highsmith for the lead. Has it! Miami takes their first lead since the beginning first quarter, 59-58. The Thunder need a TO. Spam those fireball emojis. Heat up 1 with 7:50 to go in the third. Tyler Hero taking over 4 straight points and then 2 straight assists. Hero accounting for the last 10 points for Miami in this 10-0 run with back-to-back middies and layup and then 2 drive-in kicks, breaking down his defender, drawing in multiple defenders, kicking out to a corner for Drew Smith and Haywood Highsmith. Spam those fireball emojis down in the chat. It's getting hot in here, and while you guys get the chat on fire because of that 10-0 Heat run to take the lead finally, we'll tell you about Game Time. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, the #1 ticketing app out there. And around this holiday season, if you want to be the person that gives the best gift, well, gift tickets to live events with Game Time. Comedy shows, concerts, live sporting events. It doesn't matter. You can get your tickets the best way with Game Time. I bought tickets on Game Time for my parents. Mavericks, Timberwolves, Christmas Day basketball. We're heading there. It's the best holiday gift, and I implore you guys to join me with buying your tickets on Game Time. They have a great feature called Game Time Picks, which filters out the fluff to show you the incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. They also have all-in pricing. Toggling that feature shows you the total price of your ticket up front, rather than getting blindsided by fees at checkout. You also get a panoramic view in the app of your seat before you buy. There's no better and easy experience when it comes to purchasing tickets than with Game Time. So download the app today, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply, first purchase only, but one more time, use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off on Game Time. What time is it? It's Game Time. Almost back in action here, but we do have an update on Bam Adebayo, folks. Bam is in the locker room because of a cut above his eye with that elbow he took. Bam Adebayo is receiving stitches or whatever they do in the locker room. He is expected to return. The Heat tweeted that out. Adebayo with a cut above his left eye, receiving stitches, and is expected to return. So no serious injury for Bam Adebayo, and likely will be back for fourth quarter action, if not sooner than that. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Heat lead by 1 after a 10-0 run by Miami. 700 people watching. Hit that thumbs up icon, only 133 likes. We get to 200 likes. I'll take another sip of my eggnog, spiked eggnog shots, baby. Or $5 super chats will do that as well. And we still have yet to get a $10 super chat to do a stocking stuffer. It's driving me very, very mad. I wanted to do it. SGA driving, spinning, kicking. Lou Dort can't finish inside. Rebound Miami. It's a 5-on-4. Jaquez gets inside all the way to the rim. Fouled. And the Heat will go to the line for 2 to try to extend this 10-0 run. Let's go. 10-0 run over the last 2 minutes for Miami. And chance to make it a 12-0 run with 2 Jaquez free throws. I thought that might have been a foul inside, if I'm going to be honest. But not called. And just like that, the Heat got out in transition. Jaquez makes the first free throw, 60-58. I said if the Heat wanted to win this game, I thought they were going to have to muddy up the game, make it a low-scoring game. Even though the Heat do have a top 10 offense this year, I think the only way to beat OKC is to limit them offensively and get it a low-scoring game. Like you saw in the NBA Cup Finals when the Bucks won 97, 99, 81, something like that. It's a low-scoring game as of now. We'll see if the teams heat up, but with no Jimmy Butler, I would expect Miami to have to keep it low scoring. Heat with a press almost force a 5-second. They don't. Jaylin Williams brings it up. Gets it across half court just before the buzzer. It's a Lou Dort 3, and Lou Dort hits it to tie the game up at 61. Lou Dort with 4 triples today. He's 14 points. Lou Dort's been quite the improved player. Hero looking to answer with a 3. Too strong. And just like on Monday, he cannot buy a 3. Jaylin Williams the other way, fighting Hartenstein. Now over to SGA. He'll try his hand at a 3. No good. Rebound Hartenstein. Drew Smith fighting with him inside will tie him up. The Heat will not win that jump ball, but I'll tell you what. I don't think the Heat will get it back, but I like the effort there by Drew Smith. Hero 1 of 7 for 3. So over the last 2 games now, Hero is 5 of 23 from 3. He was 4 of 16 on Monday. 1 of 7 today. Might have been 4 of 17 on Monday, so it might be worse. Hartenstein wins the tip. No surprise there. Thunder have a second chance opportunity. SGA step back 3 over Highsmith. Too strong. Another rebound, though, by Hartenstein. With no Bam, that's going to be an issue. Jaylin Williams has it. Driving, pull-up, elbow jumper, good. You cannot give a team like OKC 3 opportunities on 1 possession. Back down by 2. Hero the other way. Swings it to Jovic. Pick and pop. Jovic can't make the 3. He was open. Jaylin Williams brings it up now for OKC. Gets downhill. Tough finish inside. Impressive bucket there by the man from Santa Clara. Heat trail by 4 once again. Drew Smith turnover. But almost gets it back. No, here comes the Thunder. It's an SGA pull-up 3. Good. And now the Heat will call timeout. Back and forth we go. Well, you're starting to see some of the limitations with this Heat team without Jimmy and Bam on the floor due to injury, because with Hero, they're just blitzing him, forcing the ball to get out of his hands, and the Thunder right now are just daring Jovic, Jaquez, Highsmith, or Drew Smith to beat him. And let's be honest, folks, that's not going to happen. Like, this is where it really comes down to Rozier, assuming he's going to check in relatively soon. He's got to be the best version of himself because he's one of the rare people that can create off the dribble. I mean, it's so obvious that Ribuki is that 2.0, whatever, is that same guy who said Bam deserves injury. Like, it's so obvious, dude. I swear, some people are so idiotic. Like, it's so obvious. He thought that he didn't think I was going to think it was him. All right, we're back in action. Drew Smith drive and finish. Wow, Drew Smith with a tough bucket there. He's now got 8 points off the bench. Heat down 5. No new changes for the Heat. Jaylin Williams deep 2. No good. Hero with the board. Good defense there by Jovic. Hero brings it up. Hero's got to get going from beyond the arc. He's been good tonight from everywhere besides three-point arc. Jovic has it. Finds a curling Hero. Now over to Highsmith. Highsmith drives inside, spins, picks up his dribble, and now this possession's going nowhere. Jaquez gets it on a cut. Loose ball. Highsmith loses it. I mean, just chaos everywhere. If it's not Hero, no one else can handle the ball. SGA has it. 12th turnover of the game for Miami. Crossing over, step back on Jaquez, and one. And here comes SGA getting hot. No one in the world can guard SGA. I mean, that wasn't a foul, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Jaquez didn't touch him at all. That's a phantom foul. I would say Eric Spoelstra should challenge this, but it's not worth the challenge for what, 1 point? Just in case the refs are terrible and don't overturn the call, it's 1 point. Made the free throw. Heat down 8. 71-63. 5 minutes to go in the third. Jaquez driving on Hartenstein. Picks up his dribble. Throws it. Tipped out of bounds. I think Jaquez doesn't have a bag. He drives inside and that's it. He either plays off 2 feet and tries to hit a little pop, or he spins. Like, he's got no bag. Got no bag. Hero gets a screen from Jovic. Driving on Jaylin Williams. Double teamed. Pulls up at the elbow. It's blocked. I mean, this is going to be a disaster. Nobody else on Miami can create outside of Tyler Hero. SGA driving, kicking. It's Williams in the corner on Hero. Stopping at the 8-foot mark. His shot doesn't go, but Lou Dort gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Jaylin Williams. He drives. Up and under move. Kicked out to Dort. Dort corner 3. No good. And then an offensive rebounding foul on Isaiah Hartenstein, grabbing Nikola Jovic's arm. So it's going to be back for Miami. Four minutes to go in the third. Timeout on the floor. I don't know who called it, but we have a timeout. Terry Rozier will check in when we're back from this timeout. Super Chat menu update, $5 eggnog shots. Oh, the Thunder are challenging the foul call, so that's what's happening. $5 eggnog shots, $10 stocking stuffers. We'll dip into our bag of goodies. No one has sent in a $10 Super Chat. It's quite depressing, actually. I'm not going to lie. I was actually having a meeting with my bosses the other day, and they asked me how I thought Heat Watch parties were doing this season, and I said this exact words. I said, well, I think the audience has been really good, improved viewership every game, but underwhelming Super Chats. I don't know why. I think we do some cool things around here. I thought, like, we do so much content for free. I thought some people would give donations. They're revisiting the 2012 NBA Finals between the Thunder and Heat, where the Heat captured their second championship as a franchise in 5 games over the Thunder. Mike Miller, that Game 5 closeout, 7 of 8 from 3. That was awesome. Loose ball foul stands, so the Thunder will lose their challenge, and the Heat will get the ball back down 8. So double whammy there for Miami and a good thing. Thunder don't have the ability to challenge anymore. I mean, that's a clear foul. I'm shocked that they challenged that. So the Thunder can't challenge anymore, and the Heat still get the ball. Bam Adebayo, after receiving some stitches on his left eye, or left eyebrow, I should say, is back in the game. So let's hope that he is able to relieve some of the pressure for Tyler Hero, who has been trying to do everything for Miami. Drew Smith has it. Over to Hero. Wide open. Hero needs this. And he hits it! The Heat needed it, and Hero needed it. Second triple of the game. Hero, 2 of 8 from beyond the arc, 20 points. Heat within 5. Miscommunication there for the Thunder. Left Hero wide open. SGA now driving on Drew Smith. Pull up 8-foot shot on the baseline is true. That's his office, man. Heat back down 7. Rozier has it. Gets a screen from Adebayo. Swings it to Jaquez. Now to Drew Smith. Smith back to Jaquez. Rozier will set him a screen. Triple J loses the handle. No bag, no handle, no be able to create. I'm kind of sick of Jaime. I am. He has no ability to create. Jump ball between Jaquez. I forgot who the other person is, but it'll be a jump ball. Lord Buddy Bear. Let's see what the stocking stuffer brings. Ask Mitch about I know the naughty and nice game. You got all 4 naughties? That's brutal. Next time out, we will finally dip into the stocking. It's Caruso versus Jaquez. Jaquez is slightly taller, but Caruso's got better bunnies and longer arms. Tip is batted around a couple times and ultimately gathered by OKC. Lou Dort brings it up on the left side, gets a screen, now resets out to SGA. SGA driving on Rozier. I mean, that was the worst defense I've ever seen. But SGA misses the layup somehow. Hero with the board, out and running, driving, stripped out of bounds. It will stay with Miami. 3:06 to go in the third. I mean, SGA just misses a point-blank layup there. Drew Smith to inbound. Smith gets it to Adebayo, top of the key. Bam, over to Hero. Caruso defending. Crosses, now gets a screen. Hero hesitating, driving, kicking. Drew Smith to the corner for Rozier. Catch and shoot 3. No good. A rebounding foul called on OKC, grabbing the arm of Bam as Adebayo was reaching for that offensive rebound. So another foul on OKC. Good drive and kick there by the Heat. They got a good look in the corner from Rozier. And then good job by Bam to get that offensive foul called. Heat not in the bonus. Close, though. No Pelle Larsson today, even though he is able to play. Nikola Jovic checks back in. Jovic and Bam had some pretty effective minutes together. I'd like to see it again. They are doing that here as Hero gets a break. Bam Adebayo, top of the key as Duncan Robinson checks back in. Bam gets it over to Jovic. 5 on the shot clock. Bam gets a screen. Euro step, 8-foot floater. Doesn't go, but a Bam slam on a putback dunk. Great work there by Adebayo. Heat back down by 5. Bam in double figures, 10 points. Kenrich Williams has it. Heat in his zone. It'll be a 18-foot mid-range shot. Too strong for Williams. Rebound Rozier. Rozier brings it up on the right side. Driving. Gets inside. Kicks out to Duncan. Wide open 3. Heat need it. They don't get it. That's just got to be a shot that Duncan Robinson makes. It just simply does. If you are getting paid $19 million to make three-pointers and you get that open of a look, you have to make. SGA makes a step back 3 on the other end. Rozier driving inside. Oh, he makes a layup. Feels like a rarity at this point. 76-70, minute 40 to go. SGA top of the key, driving on Rozier, gets by him, falls away and hits. SGA is starting to take over here. You could only hold him down for so long. Had 10 points at halftime, has 13 points in the third quarter alone. He's on track for another 30-point game. Rozier over to Jovic, back to Terry. Bam gets it in the mid-post, guarded by Kenrich Williams. Go to the rack, Bam. Bam drives in a crowd of 3, kicks out to Jovic. His three-point attempt, no good. Rebound down to OKC. Minute to go in the third. SGA doubled. It's kicked around the horn for Aaron Wiggins, who drives inside. Kicks it back to Caruso. Swung to SGA. Guarded by Rozier. SGA drives right, gets to his spot, but misses the shot. Adebayo with the defensive rebound, and then gets it stripped from behind by SGA. Bam, are you serious, dude? 3 for Isaiah Joe. No good. Another offensive rebound. Third opportunity for OKC. You can almost guarantee they score. SGA working on Rozier. Probing. Fouled, and he'll go to the line. You simply cannot give a team 3 opportunities, especially when it's as good as the Oklahoma City Thunder. Simply cannot happen. Heat getting out rebounded in this one. Let me check the statistics. Heat have 32 rebounds. Thunder have 35. Slightly, but too many. They're not going to go to the line. I thought they were in the bonus. Miscalculation there by FanDuel Sports Network. Kenrich Williams, three-pointer. It goes. It doesn't matter. You knew on the third opportunity he was going to go in regardless. Heat trail by 11. Jovic left wing as the Thunder go to his zone. 2-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Heat trail by 11. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Jovic driving in the middle. Euro step, hanging. Can't finish. Rebound gathered by OKC. 2 seconds, 1 second. SGA to the rack. He laid it up and in, but I don't think he got it off in time. I'm sure that will get reviewed, but as of right now, it is a 11-point deficit for Miami at the half. The Heat get outscored 31-23 in the third quarter, and it will be an 11-point deficit. Shout out to Lord Buddy Bear, who sent in a $10 super chat. It's the first stocking stuffer of the day. I'm very happy to see what we do. The first stocking stuffer. Hall of Fame spot. Lord Buddy Bear, someone already that is in the Hall of Fame, gets into the Hall of Fame again on a $10 discount. It's usually $20 to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. Well, Lord Buddy Bear gets his name written for a $10 super chat. Stocking stuff for holiday season, baby. Lord Buddy Bear gets in there again. Appreciate you for all the support. And honestly, I think we're going to do this. There's about 10 things in the stocking stuffer. We're going to put the Hall of Fame spot back in there. So that's still available for someone else if they send in a $10 super chat. So, appreciate the $10 super chat. $700 people watching. It's fourth quarter time. Spam those fours. Spam those fours. See if the Heat have a comeback in them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Jimmy looked like it turned his ankle, left the game, will not return. This happened in the first 4 minutes of the game, by the way. And then the Heat said he won't return due to a stomach illness, even though it was clear that he turned his ankle. Maybe he does have an illness, but it's kind of weird that he turns his ankle, then comes out, and then they say of an illness. That's it. Weird. Weird. All right, here we go in the fourth quarter. It's going to take quite a miracle to overcome this 11-point deficit against this good Thunder team. And good job defensively on the first possession as Bam steals it away as they tried to run a lob set for Isaiah Hartenstein. Bam is, no matter what you say about how frustrating Bam is on the offensive end and sometimes rebounding, this guy is generational on the defensive side of the floor. And generational is a word thrown around too much. He truly is. Rozier shot in the corner, blocked. Drew Smith drove and kicked it to him, and he got blocked on the shot attempt. Here comes the Thunder the other way. Jaylin Williams has it, guarded by Duncan Robinson. I'm sure this will go well. He drives, kicks. A.J. Mitchell, corner three, too strong. Duncan gets the board. Duncan has it. Bam sets him a screen. Pull up right wing three for Duncan is good. That is exactly what the Heat need. Duncan Robinson to get going. His second triple of the game. Heat back down by 8. Jaylin Williams' pull-up jumper at the elbow is good. He's good, man. He is good. You know who has been quiet tonight? Cason Wallace, talented young guard. He has really struggled. Jovic getting harassed by Jaylin Williams, gets by him, Euro step, and then it's a charge. That was a bad possession from Jovic. He was constantly getting stripped, loosey-goosey handle, and then drove into a crowd for a charge. I like Jovic. He's got a good playmaking ability, but his handle is not up to par when guarded by these elite wing defenders like the Thunder have. Jaylin Williams, elbow jumper. They scripted him a set, and he drills the jumper. Down by 12, largest lead of the game for the Thunder. Rozier probing on Caruso. Gets to the rim, layup. Thunder out and running. Drew Smith strips them in transition. Deep outlet to Rozier. Rozier drives. Kicks it back to Duncan. Corner three. Good! Back-to-back threes by Duncan Robinson. Maybe he heats up and ignites a Heat run. 9-point deficit. Jaylin Williams the other way. Just discards Jovic and hits the little 6-foot jumper. 6 fourth quarter points for J. Will already. He's dominating us today. Duncan pick and roll with Bam. Adebayo free throw line jumper. The response is good. Can't trade buckets. You got to get stops. It all starts defensively. You got to get stops. Jaylin Williams, 26 points for the Thunder today. He'll try a three. No good. Ball hits front rim and then goes out of bounds. So it'll go back to Miami, down by 9. The offense for the Heat has picked up over the past 3 minutes, but they need to get more stops. 87-78. Nikola Jovic will take a seat on the bench. Jaime Jaquez Jr. checks back in for Miami. Rozier, right wing. Finds a curling Duncan. No, he doesn't. It's tipped out of bounds by Cason Wallace. It'll be baseline for Miami. Jimmy Butler is out with an illness the rest of the game. Drew Smith looking to inbound on the baseline. It's a kickball violation on the inbound, which means it will be side out for Miami and a 14-second shot clock. That is an extra 4 seconds. Miami had 10 prior to the kickball. Oh, they're going to I thought they did it on side out. Now they're going to give it on the baseline? All right. Baseline for Drew Smith. Looking to inbound here. Gets it to Jaquez. Jaquez baseline drive. Back to Smith. Out to Duncan. He pump fakes. Relocates for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Jaquez. It will go to OKC. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to actually say it was off Oklahoma. And it will be Miami ball once again. Like we mentioned, Thunder don't have a chance to challenge the call because they already lost their one challenge in the third quarter. So Heat will get another opportunity. It's the third chance for Miami. When you give a team 3 chances, they usually are able to convert. The Thunder having all their third chances today. Duncan Robinson driving inside, layup, no good, but Bam tips it back up and in. 4 chances, you're almost guaranteed to score. Heat trail by 7, 8.5 to go. Can you get stops? Adebayo, 14 points on the night. Jaylin Williams gets a screen, drives on Rozier. Fade away off glass. Are you kidding me? What a tough bucket from J. Will. 28 points. Heat have no answer for him right now. Rozier dribbles the ball off his foot out of bounds. I'm so sick of him, man. I can't do it. I really can't. Tyler Hero checks back in. Heat trail by 9. They're going to have to play excellent basketball over the last 8 minutes to come back against this talented Thunder team. Jaylin Williams drives inside, fouled, and he'll get 2 free throws with a chance to get to 30 points on the evening. I just don't know how much more I can take of Terry Rozier, man. Like, I tweet out to bench him, and someone responded, he already got benched. Where can he go? I mean, like, I'm legitimately talking, like, no longer playing. Like, DNPs. Like, he might be a more of a negative. Like, we've talked about it. His net rating for Miami is negative. Like, it's a negative 1.1. He doesn't defend. And if he's not providing you anything on the offensive end and he's missing layups left and right, like, I don't know if it's even worth playing him anymore. I know it's tough to pay him $25 million to do nothing, but I can't take it anymore. Tyler Hero checked in. Rozier went to the bench. So Drew Smith once again playing fourth quarter minutes over him. Speaking of Smith, he drives inside and he gets to the rack and finishes a layup. Like, there is no way you can justify playing Rozier over Drew Smith. Drew Smith's got 10 points on 4 or 5 shooting. He's also better defensively. Like, Drew Smith is just better at everything. Right now he is. A.J. Mitchell has it, gets inside. Bam Adebayo, good defense. Offensive foul called on A.J. Mitchell, using his offhand to try to discard Bam. He missed the layup anyway. Thunder would have had the offensive board, but it's an offensive foul. That's a good call. A.J. Mitchell went up for his left-hand layup and used his right arm to push Bam away. Even Bam was still able to contest enough of that shot to force a miss. 850 people watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm Nic Rohloff. Content every day. Live shows for every Heat game. Besides Saturdays and Sundays during the football season. So only 3 more weeks of that probably. Duncan Robinson off the curl. Drives inside. Blocked from behind. Out of bounds. It will stay with Miami. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Caruso is just a menace on the defensive side of the floor, man. He's so good. He is so good defensively. Bam gets it off the inbound, faces up, 5 on the shot clock, drives on Hartenstein, gets a step, and travels. Timeout on the floor. We'll have a break in the action, and this will be a good time for us to tell you about our proud sponsor for one last time with 7 minutes to go. Heat down 8. Today's show is sponsored by Game Time, the #1 ticketing app out there. And around this holiday season, if you want to be the person that gives the best gift, well, gift tickets to live events with Game Time. Comedy shows, concerts, live sporting events. It doesn't matter. You can get your tickets the best way with Game Time. I bought tickets on Game Time for my parents. Mavericks, Timberwolves, Christmas Day basketball. We're heading there. It's the best holiday gift, and I implore you guys to join me with buying your tickets on Game Time. They have a great feature called Game Time Picks, which filters out the fluff to show you the incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. They also have all-in pricing. Toggling that feature shows you the total price of your ticket up front, rather than getting blindsided by fees at checkout. You also get a panoramic view in the app of your seat before you buy. There's no better and easy experience when it comes to purchasing tickets than with Game Time. So download the app today, create an account, and use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply, first purchase only, but one more time, use code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off on Game Time. What time is it? It's game time. Well, we are down 8. 7 minutes to go. If you want the Heat to come back and win, hit that sub button. We are 105 subscribers away from 16,000, a massive milestone on the channel. I am greatly appreciative of the 15,895 current subscribers we have. But if we get to 16K on tonight's live show, which who knows, 100 people subscribe. I know 100 people out of the 800 watching aren't subscribed right now. We get to 16K on tonight's live show, I'm doing a beer bong. Doing a beer bong. Hit that sub button. If you're a Heat fan, you should be subscribed regardless, because we're live for almost every Heat game, and we drop videos pretty much almost every day. We have a video going out tomorrow on the latest surrounding Jimmy Butler before the injury/illness today. But we have the latest updates on him going to Phoenix potentially. Big fan of that eggnog, man. We're back in action. SGA has it driving downhill. Blocked by Bam! What a play by Adebayo. He's leading the break. Euro step inside and then turns it over. Jaylin Williams the other way. That's a charge. No? Big no call, but Jaylin Williams misses the bunny. Back the other way comes Miami. Bam backing down on Hartenstein. Shimmy, shake, fall away. 8-footer. Gets the friendly roll, and the Heat within 6. 90-84. Bam atones for his turnover with the bucket. The other way, there's a foul called on Miami. It's an off-ball call. Under 6 minutes to go. Heat down by 6. Do they have a comeback in them? Low-scoring game. Heat has really struggled offensively in this one. It's their lack of ability to make a three-point shot, really. 2-3 zone for the Heat. Jaylin Williams on the left wing. Drives on Jaquez. Drops it into Hartenstein, who just flails and gets a foul call. That feels like a weak call. Foul's called on Drew Smith. It's already the third foul on Miami in this quarter, so the Thunder are dangerously close to be getting into the bonus. Isaiah Hartenstein's free throw is good. 91-84. He makes both free throws, 92-84. Heat down 8 with 5.5 to go. Someone's going to have to heat up for the Heat, and they're going to need to get stops. Drew Smith has it. Drives it inside the hero for a reverse layup. Great screen off ball from Bam. Great find by Drew Smith. Heat back within 6. All it takes is some stops on the defensive end of the floor, man. Tough team to stop, though, in OKC. SGA has it. Kicks it over to Jaylin Williams. He drives downhill. Drops it off to Hartenstein. Floater, good. That's a tough shot from Hartenstein. Heat down 8. I mean, you can't come back if you can't get a stop. Hero, sidestep, 3. No good. I don't know if I like that shot, though. To be honest, by Tyler, too early in the shot clock to try a shot like that. SGA 3 the other way. No good. Hartenstein tracks down the offensive rebound. He is so good at that, man. Kicked out. Second chance opportunity for OKC. SGA driving. Step back. 18-foot baseline jumper. No good. Third opportunity for OKC. What happens on third chances? Usually you make shots. Instead, Jaylin Williams just missed a bunny. Here comes Miami. Adebayo over to Hero. Hero gets a great screen by Drew Smith. Euro stepping, trailing Jaquez for 3. Top of the key. He can't buy one, man. And then Bam Adebayo fouled on the rebound attempt. 4.5 to go. Heat down by 8. The Heat can't make a 3. I mean, Jaquez specifically is one of the worst three-point shooters in the NBA. Seriously. The entire league. Shooting under 25% from 3. Coming into the game, and he's 0 for 2 again tonight. Hero gets it in, gets it back, doubled, fouled. Are they going to say that was shooting 3? Hero kind of got it, pump faked. It wasn't a good pump fake, but got his defender in the air and then just kind of threw it up and drew contact. Is that 3 free throws coming for Tyler? If so, that's big time. Hero really struggling with his three-point shot. Oh, yeah, that's going to be 3. Hero 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. But we'll have 3 free throws here. Leading scorer for Miami with 22 points. Chance to get Miami within 5. Makes the first. A 94-87. Hero playing a really good game tonight, even though he's struggling with his shot. Double-digit boards. He makes the first 2 free throws. Oh, boy. What happened there? 94-88. One more free throw coming for Tyler. Made the first 2 of 3. Misses the third, though. He only get within 6. That one hurts. Need every point you can get. But got to get stops. Jaylin Williams has it left wing. Corner for Caruso. His three-point attempt is good. And that's going to hurt. Oh, they're going to say it's a 2. Foot was on the line for Caruso. 96-88. Jaquez drives downhill, long strides, and misses the high arcing layup. 16th rebound for Hartenstein. SGA now has it the other way. Step back 10-footer. No good. Hero grabs his 12th rebound. Heat still trail by 8. Under 4 minutes to go. Got to get buckets and stops now. Duncan Robinson, baseline drive. Cook to the Drew Smith, corner three. God! Drew Smith, 13 points. He's 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Can you get stops? It's all about stops. Down 5. SGA driving, 8-foot floater, good. Right now, the Heat can't guard in man. They can't guard in zone. Eric Spoelstra will call TO. Wants to talk things over. 9:15 to go. Heat trail by 7. 3:15 to go. Jaylin Williams with 29, SGA with 25. The Heat just can't get stops right now. And even when they are getting stops, the Thunder are getting second chance opportunities. 1,000+ people watching. Subscribe to this channel. If you are a Miami Heat fan, you have to be subscribed. I'm Nic Rohloff. I'm live for every Heat basketball game. I am also dropping videos on a daily basis. We are the #1 Heat YouTube channel there is. There's a lot of people that produce Heat content. They all do a great job, but we are the largest and most consistent independent Heat channel there is. Join us today. We don't have as many subscribers as a Tobin or anything like that, but he posts a bunch of different content, not just Heat. We do just Heat. Subscribe today. If we get to 16,000 subscribers today, we're doing a beer bong. Let's give a quick check where we are. We are at 15,914, so 86 subscribers away from a beer bong. 86 away. I'm willing to bet there's 1,000 out of the 1,071 people watching, 86 of you guys aren't subscribed. I'm willing to bet there's 86 out of you. I'm willing to bet there's 86. I think I'm going to go to LA Fitness and hoop tomorrow morning. I hooped yesterday. I've been in my lifting bag, but I still hoop at least once a week. But I'm feeling like I want to go a second time. By the way, quick check-in on the college football playoffs. Notre Dame up 17-3. Indiana does have the ball, but this possession is going nowhere. $3:15 to go. Heat down by 7. They do have the ball. They got to get stops. They got to get buckets. Picked up another 9 subscribers. We're now 77 away from getting to 16K. Yeah, Major, you might have bounced out when I said this, but I did give an update like in the second quarter that Kashad Johnson's on the bench. I didn't see the notification or get any reports that he was with the Heat tonight, but he is. All right, it's crunch time. 3 minutes to go. Can the Heat make a push to get back into this one? Hawkes, Drew Smith, Duncan Robinson, Bam, and Tyler Hero are the 5 on the floor for the Heat. Bam gets it at the right elbow. They get it over to Hawkes. They get it back to Tyler. Hero gets downhill. Tries to find Drew Smith in the corner, but it's batted out of bounds. It'll be baseline for Miami. 7 seconds to go on the shot clock. Seven seconds to go. Got to try to get a good shot early here. Drew Smith to inbound. Gets it to Hawkes, who is fouled by Lou Dort. Excellent feed by Drew Smith as Hawkes kind of carved some room on the baseline. And Drew Smith, I don't know how he gets this to him. That was an absolute dart. Good job there and good concentration by Jaime to make the catch and draw the foul. Now, can he make both free throws to get this back to a 5-point game? Going to need both. Hawkes misses the first. It's getting very difficult to root for Rozier and Hawkes because both of them are just fucking terrible. It's getting very difficult. Hawkes was one of the most electrifying players on the team last year. A revelation as a first-round pick, 18th overall. high aspirations and hopes for him this year, and he's just been a letdown in every stage of the game. He does make the second. The Heat trail by 6, technically a 2-possession game. Heat get out of the zone. It's a man-to-man defense. SGA has it. Drives on Hero. Sidestep, kick, Lou Dort, pump fake, swinging to, is that Jaylin Williams? It is. He's doubled in the corner. Loose ball. Jaquez has it, turns it over. 2.5 to go. Here comes Jaime. He gets downhill, picks up his dribble, trailing Drew Smith, and the Heat will get it back to Jaquez in the mid-post. Jaime driving, spinning, cut off, fading away. No, he traveled. I mean, like I told you, what did I just tell you a fucking second ago? It's getting infuriating. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Him and Rozier, I do not want to watch them on my team anymore. It isn't fun to watch those two play basketball in a Heat uniform. It isn't fun. There's nothing that brings me joy when they two on the court. Hartenstein on the baseline, guarded by Drew Smith because the Heat are switching. They double it, loose ball on the deck. Hartenstein gets it and calls timeout. So the Thunder will have the ball on the side out. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Exactly 2 minutes to go in the game. Heat trail by 6. I mean, I know it's a tough spot, and he's been out for 2 or 3 weeks or so, but I would seriously contemplate giving Larsson Jaquez minutes. Not right now, because Pelle hasn't played at all in this game, and you can't put him in this situation. But, I mean, Jaime's giving you nothing, man. Nothing. Well, if you want the Heat to get a stop, there's 5 seconds on the shot clock. Spam those Ds down below. Spam those Ds to get a defensive stop. Also, let's check in on our subscribers. How close are we to 16K? We are exactly 70 subscribers away. 1,230 people watching. If you want the Heat to get a stop and you want the Heat to win, hit that sub button. We are so close to 16K. If you want to comment and you want to type in the chat, got to be subscribed. We're in subscriber-only mode. The Thunder are 12-0 this year when holding their opponent under 100 points. The Heat are 6-0 when holding their opponent under 100 points. If the Heat want to win this one in regulation, they probably have to hold OKC under 100 points. I don't think Miami's going to win this game in regulation if they get to 100, because I don't know if the Heat are getting 8 points plus in the final 2 minutes. Oh, Hartenstein inside off the inbound, misses the bunny. Rebound to Jaquez. So the Heat remain down 6 with 1:45 to go. Bam picks up his dribble. Oh, God. Gets it to Drew Smith in the corner, who gets it to Jaquez, and he will reset. Out to Duncan. Robinson curling 3. A tough shot. How Hero doesn't even get the ball in these situations is just incompetence. What were they thinking? Disaster from the start on that possession. SGA, step back, kicks it inside, out to Jaylin Williams, corner 3, dagger. Good night. 32 points for Jaylin Williams, and that will do it on this one. Down 6, multiple possessions, couldn't do anything with it. Hero does answer with a triple, so maybe there is a little bit of life. Hero with his 3rd triple of the game. He's got 27 for Miami. Minute to go. Down by 2 scores. SGA has it. Gets a screen. Hero defending. Drew Smith will send a double. It looks like the Heat are in a zone on this possession. Caruso has it. Stolen away by Hero. Heat have it down 6. 50 seconds to go. That's Hero's 3rd steal of the game. Hero over to Bam. Bam drives inside. A lot of contact. Foul. And with 45 seconds to go, Adebayo will go to the line for 2 free throws to try to get this to a 4-point game. And with 45 seconds to go, he makes both down 4. Do you need the foul? I don't know. Bam makes the free throw. It's a 5-point game. 101-96. I'm a bucket. Bam, second free throw, comes up short. Down 5. I mean, you just can't miss that. Jaquez goes 1 for 2 down. Heater 12 of 18 from the line. Not saying you have to be perfect every night, but 6 points would be pretty helpful right now. Fuck, even 3 points would be helpful. Jaylin Williams spinning, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound by the Thunder. That is a backbreaker. SGA getting doubled and fouled by Hero. I mean, you just would have had the ball down 5 with 30 seconds to go, and you gave him an offensive rebound. I said it a second ago. The Heat weren't going to win this game if, in regulation, if the Thunder got to 100+ points, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. That foul is not in the bonus, so next foul will put them at the line. Heat will go for the steal on the inbound. If not, they'll foul. OKC has 1 timeout remaining. Miami has 2. Caruso will inbound. Caruso gets it to SGA, who gets it back to Caruso. They got a foul. They're playing keep away, and now they foul Hartenstein with 15 seconds. They went for the quick steal, couldn't get it. 4 seconds came off the clock, and it will be 2 free throws for Isaiah Hartenstein, up 5 with 14 seconds to go. So you imagine whatever happens here for the Thunder. Miami will call a timeout. They'll script the play to get a 3-point shot. If they miss it, they probably will not foul. If they make it, they probably will foul to try to extend the game. Hartenstein misses the first. So at worst, assuming the Heat get a rebound, it will be a 2-score game when the Heat advance the ball with a TO, which means a scripted 3-point play would convert it to a 1-point or 1-possession game. Hartenstein's second is good. Timeout Miami. So the Heat are down 102-96. If you want to win this one, Eric Spoelstra's got to come up with his best 3-point play. Miami has to hit the 3-point shot. And then the Heat have to either force a turnover or foul and hope free throws are missed by OKC. But first things first, you got to make a 3 right here. If you do not make a 3 on this little play, it's over. It's over. If you want the Heat to get a miracle win, hit that sub button. How close are we to 16K? 66 away. 66 subscribers away from 16K. If we get to 16K on tonight's watch party, we will do a beer bong. If not, well, hopefully we'll get there on Monday night's stream against the Brooklyn Nets. That's the next time we're streaming. We won't be streaming on Saturday. We don't stream on the weekends during football season because too much to going on here. We do Monday through Friday. But once the season ends in the NFL world, we will be live for every Miami Heat game without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm really a hooper, man. I'm palming a basketball that there's not even a freaking seam on, man. I'm him, bro. I crack myself up. All right, Heat to inbound right in front of the Heat bench. Let's see what Eric Spoelstra cooked up. Gonna need a quick 3-pointer here. Drew Smith will inbound. I imagine they try to get it to one of Hero or Duncan Robinson. Hero has 3 threes. Duncan has 3 threes. Drew Smith to inbound. They get it to Duncan in the corner. It's a good look. He misses. Ball out of bounds. Foul on Miami. So that's going to do it. I mean, that was a really good play by Eric Spoelstra. Duncan Robinson got a point-blank, wide-open 3-pointer in the corner and missed it. Shout out Spo. This is why when people tell you that Eric Spoelstra is the reason to blame, you can get mad at Spoelstra for some rotations, some decisions. You can rarely ever blame a game on Spo. You can blame that one in Detroit when he called a TO on Spo. But, I mean, that was an unbelievable set. Spo can't make the shots, too. Not that it would have mattered even if it went in. The Heat were still probably going to lose, but it was a wide open three created by Spo. Hartenstein goes 1 of 2. Bam gets the rebound. It will get him in the double digits. He's got a double-double, 17 and 10 tonight. Timeout, Eric Spoelstra once again, and the Heat will get another shot attempt. I don't know why. Down 7 with 10 seconds to go. Even if you made a 3, like, you're going to be down 2 scores with 6 seconds left. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Seriously. Well, that's probably going to do it in this one. It is a Friday night. The Heat tipped off a little bit later. If you want a super chat, gets your thoughts on screen, we will break down and talk about this game. If not, we'll sign off relatively quickly after this game, late Friday night. Remember, $5 eggnog shots, $10 stocking stuffers, $20 gets you into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. See if anyone wants to take advantage of that. If not, that's fine. And we'll have a good Friday night after this game. $17 points, 10 boards for Bam tonight. 7 of 11 shooting. But that just number has to be higher, man. That number just has to be higher in terms of shot attempts. 11 shot attempts for Bam is too little, especially with no Jimmy. Ball's inbounded. Hero's got it. Hero drives, pull-up mid-range shot. No good, but a foul. They whistle Lou Dort for getting Hero on the elbow, so Hero's going to get 2 free throws with 6 seconds left. So window dressing on this one for Tyler, who's got 27 points, chance to get up to 29 with a pair of free throws. Good overall game from Tyler, 12 boards, 5 assists. Had like 3 steals as well. He makes the first. Could not find his stroke from beyond the arc, unfortunately. You see it, 3 of 10 on the game, most of his misses. He shot 8 of 14 inside the arc today. The Heat will be back at it tomorrow against the Magic. Hero misses misses 1 free throw. Goes 1 for 2. Rebound Thunder, foul on Miami. Oh no, timeout Thunder? I don't know. Game's over. Game is over. Tough one. Tough loss for Miami. Not that it wasn't anticipated. Almost forgot about Alec Burks tonight. I forgot to mention him earlier in talking about the Heat bench. I'm going to be honest. I think I would give Alec Burks more PT. Veteran shooter, knows how to score. Can I make a wild proposition? I think Alec Burks should get all of Terry Rozier's minutes. I'm not kidding. DNP Terry Rozier tomorrow. The Thunder get it inbounded. I don't even know why Hawkins is fouling with 2 seconds to go. Like, it makes no sense. But, yeah, I would DNP Rozier tomorrow and play Alec Burks 10, 15 minutes off the bench. I think Pelle Larsson should get minutes. Jaime Hawkins Jr., not completely, but a little bit. Limit his minutes. How many minutes did he play today? All right, we're going to take this off. Free throw missed? I think he missed it. Yeah, he did. I'm going to go to the box score real quick. Jaime Hawkins Jr. played 30 minutes today. I'd play him 10 minutes tomorrow. He's at 15. Split that up between him and Pelle. Split it up, him and Pelle. Final, 104.97. I'm going to the box score here. I think Jovic got to get more minutes. Rozier played 23 minutes today. DNP him. I'm being dead serious. DNP. DNP him. DNP him. There is no reason to continue to play him. Seriously. He stinks. Heat lose 104.97. I predicted a Heat loss. I actually said I thought it was going to be 115 to 102. So we didn't lose by as much as I thought we were going to lose by. Our final tally on subscribers is 63 away, so it doesn't look like we will be hitting 16K subscribers today. Hopefully we do get there on Monday. But the Heat lose their... Is that third? 3 straight? No, 2 straight. 2 straight games. Pistons and Thunder. The Heat will be back in action tomorrow night in Orlando against the Magic. Then back against the Nets on Monday. And then Magic again the following Thursday. We won't be live on Monday. Or excuse me, we won't be live tomorrow. We'll be live on Monday against the Nets. We'll be live on the 26th against the Magic. And I believe they play over the weekend. We will not be live for that. And then we'll be live after that during weekdays. Lou, I didn't think we were going to win. I predicted the Heat to lose, actually. I did not think they were going to win. I did not think they were going to win. There is no such thing, Kyle, as respectable losses. There's no moral victories in this day and age. You either win or you lose. Simple as that. Andres is in order. I blame Spoelstra. I mean, blaming Eric Spoelstra for tonight's loss would be the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. I can't tell if he's trolling or he's serious, but that's the most dumb thing I've ever heard. We lost because the team could not make threes. Jimmy Butler left. I mean, you probably weren't going to beat the Thunder even with Jimmy, but Jimmy Butler basically didn't play in this game. Basically didn't play. So, played like 4 minutes. Hydro with a $2 super chat. Would you take a chance on Zion? No. Nope, I would not. Appreciate the $2 super chat, Hydro. I would not take a chance on Zion. He is overweight. He is never on the floor. And his contract is terrible. I get it. The highs could be high. The highs are high. He never plays. He sucks. That would be a train wreck. That would be an unmitigated train wreck. I will stay live for another minute. Perfect amount of time, actually. If a super chat comes in, we'll stay live. If not, we'll head out of here. Yeah, Kyle, I get it. Like, I understand that without Jimmy, only losing by 7 in a dogfight with OKC is, like, not bad. It's not, like, a terrible loss. But, like, I'll stand by this. The idea of feeling good and respectable after a loss, that's just loser mentality, in my opinion. Any loss is a bad loss. So, that's just how I am. That's my mentality. A loss is a loss. I don't want to have a loss. Hot Dog says, I want Zion. Yeah. You could have him. I'm telling you right now, the Heat would be foolish to make that move. All right, minute goes by. No super chats. That's going to do it for today's live show. Appreciate everyone who came in and hung out with us. 23,000 people on the night. Appreciate everyone who donated, liked, commented, subscribed. We will see everyone live on Monday for Heat Nets. We'll have a video dropping tomorrow. Make sure you are subscribed because we'll keep you updated on everything surrounding this Miami Heat team. Peace out.